So, what is this? For anyone who doesn't know what the hell is going on, this is a D&D type podcast, except it's not a podcast. It's actually a Twitch stream. This is going so well. This makes me so happy. And I don't just want to break down and cry.
What did I miss?
Nothing. I'm just almost crying. They're turning me into Kirby in real life.
Wait, I thought that character was like based off of you though.
A part of me. They're all based on a part of me.
I just heard you say, like, when you said like a part of me, like I could hear
God.
I could hear Kirby actually.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Well, Kirby is the big part of me, apparently. The part of me that is most of me. I was just doing a bit of a recap and bringing up people up to speed who don't know what the fuck this stream is about. Stream is it's like D&D, except that we don't actually use Dungeons and Dragons rules. We use a Monster of the Week rule set, which is another tabletop RPG. It focuses a whole hell of a lot less on dice rolls and math, and focuses a lot more on narrative storytelling, creative problem solving, world building, stuff like that. Less is left to the fate of the dice. Combat is usually resolved in a couple quick turns of just describing what's happening, and the players are expected to research the monsters, find out its weaknesses, and kind of do creative ways to use those weaknesses against the monster to make the fight doable, which usually makes it easy. The universe is Space Cowboys, which I have on good authority is everyone's favorite. Venalis, I just can't pull the guy away from just talking about Space Cowboys in my DMs.
Space Cowboys, post-apocalyptic. Let's go.
Right?
Those are my two favorites.
Two most favorite. So this is, it's 100% homebrew. We use the rules of Monster of the Week, but the campaign, the lore, everything is totally homebrew. I just made it up. And the players have been finding themselves on a planet, as most beings are wont to do, that has what appear to be monsters on it. However, they have lived long enough to know that monsters ain't real, so these can't be real monsters. And they're slowly unraveling the mystery of what these things are, what they're doing, where they came from. Turns out a lot of these quote-unquote monsters are actually fabricated familiars by powerful wizards, I guess you could call them. Space cowboy wizards, to just throw another genre right on top of there. The overarching lore is this kind of presence of this ink, which is kind of like the Force from Star Wars, but that's the third time I've said it, so rip stream. Because it's not like the Force, it's like ink that controls everything, and it binds us together, and whatever the other things are that they say in the... What?
It's George Lucas, and he's pissed.
Oh, that's George Lucas. Damn it! He came to my house.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice. It's nice of him to pay a...
Always nice getting a cease
personal
and desist
service.
in person. You know
Exactly. The party is... They were in a town called Quinton, where they fought a Super Saiyan electric monkey. They potentially almost fought Frankensteins, except that the guys couldn't quite figure out how to make them right. You fought big, fat, blubbery monsters. You fought the Blob. Any other monsters you've seen so far? Was that it?
You said the lightning monkey first? You said that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
How about the just crippling loneliness and existential dread? We fought that.
Yeah, you fought that. Yep.
Fight that every day.
Have you explained the spiders that we're about to run into?
I haven't explained them yet. You guys dealt with the shit in Quinton. They said, hey, you did everything good here. Why don't you go check out Farwater? And you guys went to go to Farwater, and that's basically where we wound up here. Now I can just read the actual recap I had. You guys met up with Kirby, who is one of the sheriff's office troopers in Quinton, to discuss your victory at the hospital over the Blob. You received 2 requisition forms for any military gear that you need. Kirby let you guys know that Quinton was doing pretty okay, but that Farwater was in pretty rough shape. In your prep to head to Farwater, you met with Tom, who sacrificed a massive portion of his own ink to let Lou have a very big vision. It was so powerful that you guys actually saw it too. The vision was actually more of a meeting of a strange individual named Lou, but it was spelled differently. But of course, that doesn't come across when you're talking. So to avoid confusion, you guys kept calling Lou, Lou, and new Lou, you called Lou 2. So I don't know why I did that to myself, but now we've got Lou and Lou 2. And Lou 2 was an Irish gentleman with coins for teeth and big fancy goggles around his face. And as you were introducing each other, you heard clicking sounds, followed by many different strange sounds. The sounds of fire and anguish, the sounds of battle, of seafaring ships and naval combat, of chimes and movement. And then finally there was a last click with no sound at all when he said, "Aha, I've found you," basically. And then Lou 2 dumped a lot of information on you guys. He let you know that the world was broken and that an apocalypse was coming and that you needed to help it happen. He actually alluded to the fact that there were multiple potential apocalypses, but only one of which would fix the world. He said your current path would lead you to one of 5 pieces, and that you had to learn more before you would be able to understand his explanations. To help you decipher a symbol that you needed to understand, Lou 2 gave Lou a special coin. The coin allowed Lou to decipher the symbol at the bottom of some of the letters into the word Numasu. But only she can understand it and retain the information. Even though you guys tried to fucking game around it, didn't happen. Keeper 1. Players 0.
I don't even know. I don't even know what you're talking.
Players got 0. Player 1.
Don't
try.
I did try a little bit.
Are you counting that score on your incredibly small hands?
Oh my!
Oh dear.
Sorry, just need a little bit of water.
No, that's fine. we can just call the stream there. It's okay. That's fine. That's good joke. Good joke. That was really good.
Kirby?
I really like that joke. So only Lou could retain the word Numasu, and it was shortly after that that the Bleeding Man contacted Galdrick and wanted the other coin that Lou had previously found by stumbling outside her ship. The strategic chess game of information played out between Galdrick and the Bleeding Man until finally the Bleeding Man revealed 3 details. His name is Volos. The name of the 5th piece is Kerr. And the final piece of information that he gave you was that he said, Kerr is me where you are. Armed with this information, this metric ton of information, and the plan to use the information, the knowledge of that symbol, the word Numasu, you guys planned to infiltrate the ranks of the evil circle of weavers. That there's a phase 2 weaver in Farwater, and that as a mind weaver, you probably need to be clever rather than strong to fight him. So you decided that by using this word Numasu, you could infiltrate unsuspected, and you guys traveled to Farwater to unravel this broken world and the apocalypse thing that's apparently happening. And with that, I think we can kind of dive into the narrative camera and give us a little bit of a flavor of what's going on.
Ah, God, it's so loud!
It gets less funny.
That scared me so bad.
It gets less funny every time.
I'm sorry. I'm just... Okay, well, okay. I'm done with my flavor today. Hey, you got, yeah, fine.
Oh my god, that was too loud.
Nope, no, it was great.
No, it was too loud. I made a mistake.
Glad I still have this bot down to 1%.
Oh my god. Okay. We are now... Oh my god, it's still too fucking loud. Dude! Okay, I'm just gonna talk really loud over it. It's fine, don't worry. This is how it's supposed to be. It's for the fucking flavor. We find ourselves on the gray water afloat. No, that's fine. We find ourselves afloat on the gray water, the toxic lake to the east of Quinton. We see Demersol's tower, now dark and abandoned. A large sharknado slowly circling around the small island that the tower inhabits. The camera turns to the north, and we find ourselves speeding across the water, farther and farther north until we are no longer on a lake, but traveling up a river. There are no trees on the shorelines, as this water is not fit to sustain any vegetation. Farther north we travel, until on the left side of the river, we see massive bronze pipes feeding into the river. The pipes are extending from the sides of massive refineries. Where usually they would be gushing toxic waste and tailings, they are instead simply dripping refuse into the water. This river, called the Long Drink, has been heavily polluted by the refineries of Farwater. But north of the refineries, the river is unblemished. Trees are growing along the banks of the river. Mangrove-like trees with long, slender roots extending from the bank into the water almost like strange wooden straws. And there's even signs of aquatic life north of the town along the Long Drink. But that is not where we are headed. We are headed into town, up the shore, along the bronze pipes, past the cold, dark refineries that have been seemingly abandoned, down the streets rife with gore, destruction, and spiderwebs, past the houses that have been boarded up through silent streets. We can see in some of the houses nervous eyes looking out between the boards, terrified faces scanning the streets, too scared to get close to the windows. And we travel to the south end of town, where Lou's ship has just touched down, and everyone is disembarked and is standing at the entrance to the town. In front of you stands the scene we see, and around the bend you see the soft yellow glow of the Noodle Shack. Welcome to Farwater, folks, and watch out for the spiders.
This place seems great.
Hey, Teeny Todd.
Yeah.
Noodle buddies?
Noodle buddies.
Yeah.
Up. I don't want to touch any of these spiders. They're gross.
Yeah, yucky, yucky.
Hey guys, fellows, did we remember to cash in our requisitions before we left, or did we just take the paper? Do you guys recall? Maybe we don't know what we need it for.
I mean, tack is tack, right? We can sort of just fill it in, toss it in wherever.
Oh, that's true. You don't think they're like jurisdictionally separated and things? Well, that's very good. It's good when people work together.
Yeah, man, let me check it out real quick. And I will look and canonically confirm you can use them absolutely anywhere you want.
Yeah, you.
Oh, how do you like that?
Yeah, so you can use them anywhere. But you do need to like specify a drop-off point, and usually those need to be like the local sheriff station or some sort of a law enforcement place.
Dope. Okay.
Are we all in our Farwater gear, our suits and camouflage?
Yeah, you guys went shopping and you did like a 00 agent, secret agent man, clothing shopping spree. So yeah, you're all gussied up in your double agent attire.
My jacket looks like a grandma's couch from like 1968.
I love it.
Oh,
Oh, God.
excellent.
I want to be wearing another suit.
Is it different in any other way?
Tear it away to reveal another suit underneath.
Yeah, it was the first one was actually just a tearaway suit, and I tore away the first one, and it's just a second suit underneath.
Your undersuit.
It's my undersuit, not to be confused with the pajama suit. I still have that on underneath this one, but
My God, just fucking suits all the way down, eh?
yeah. This one's a little crisper. I'll say it's a little crisper. We'll go with crisper. Final answer.
Perfect. It's a crisper suit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys are in Farwater, and yeah.
So basically, we're here to sort of investigate what's going on with Garvin, correct?
I thought it was Darvin.
I think it's like a twofold thing. I just got here, so I'm trying to remember all this shit.
So we're
the
essentially here.
sheriff?
We got to talk to Hack or whoever the.
Yeah, the tack is here because the normal fuzz couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
Okay. Because all I mean is, where we have the suits to sort of blend in, we just got to be careful because we've been told that if we just trounce in the middle of a town that's heading into phase 2, that they will literally melt our brains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we don't
Melting
want-
brains can't stand out. Okay, my suit blends in. It
There
has
you
a
go.
bow tie instead of a tie.
Oh shit,
They're gonna be
Bow tie,
looking
bow
for
tie
army
it up.
guys.
that's right.
Exactly.
Do you guys think we should establish like a backstory, like why? So I know the secret code word to get us in the speakeasy door or whatever happens here.
We're cheese
Do you want to
salesmen.
be like set roles, cheese salesman? You're my personal cheese salesman.
Yeah. And if
Yep, good.
anybody, if you ever say like, I'm in the mood for, would you like to buy some sharp cheddar? Everybody knows sharp cheddar is fucking disgusting, which means that's code for let's get the hell out of here. It's going down. That's code word for danger.
And you're like Baroness von Spooky or something like that, or what are
What?
Oh right, I guess. Well, they don't know my name regardless, right? Should I do an accent? Do you think they'll know? Oh, I'm a member of your society. Was that good? Was that different?
It was fantastic. It was really good. It's really good. I bought it a lot.
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh my god.
And Slump, you can be my. So we've
You-
got a cheese salesman, business
You
advisor.
You can't mess it up too much.
Ballerina dancer.
God.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay, listen. I would highly recommend that you if you give Slump a different name, it has to be something very close to Slump because he'll mess it up, like Plump.
Yeah. Slump wanna be plump.
That's okay. This is fine.
I mean, they don't know our names. I don't know that we need to.
Well, they'll be like, what
Fine.
kind of a name is Slump?
Yeah, and then Slump crushes head.
Exactly. And we don't
Oh,
want
dear.
that, do we?
Little bit.
Oh,
No,
god dang it.
no.
Okay.
I guess a conversation that I would have wanted to have either like as we got here or on the ride. Like, what's our priority here? Like, should we do our scoping in on Garvin, or should we go to the TAC, or should we not do the TAC in case one of Garvin's brain eyes see us with the TAC? Like, how do you guys want to tackle that?
I just kind of like look at a loss for words, and I'm just like, I shrug. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it's kind of a like damned if you do, damned if you don't. I guess I don't.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, really. What if we did a bit of just walking around the town and see if we learn anything, and then when we go to the TAC, we'll maybe know what we need from our requisition forms. Get some information on what, although...
Nah, I feel that. I mean, I think I'm just a little spooked because, oh, fuck. Do they know that I talked to Tom about, like, the brain bending shit? Yeah, they were there. Yeah, man, I'm just a little spooked with this whole, like, people seeing you through someone else's brain and shit. So if we're, like, trouncing around doing tack work and then someone sees Lou and then we try to be like, ooh, I'm Lou, and they're like, nuh-uh, then we're kind of fucked, right?
Oh, that's a very good point. Maybe this going to the TAC has to be part of our cover, but then do we have to tell the TAC about Tom? Was that our in with the TAC here? No, right? They don't know us at all. We're starting from scratch.
I'm assuming they knew Tom, because doesn't the sheriff tell us to make sure we gather Tom and go?
shit.
Yeah, I think so, but we're just not gonna do that. I'll cover it, I guess.
Or you I'm starting to get like a little miffed. I'm just kind of like, you got that? Oh, yeah, that's.
What if we act suspicious like we did away with Tom? Wait,
Just
Demisol already thinks he killed Tom.
That we killed Tom. That Tom's dead.
Yeah, that would ingratiate us with the fellows here because they don't like him.
Oh my god. We've heard some horrible ideas today. Slump, what do you think?
Okay, here's the plan.
Okay.
We go to the tacky police. We walk up and we say, we're here to talk to the bad man, and then we all get noodle buddies.
I like half of that plan.
I love the noodle buddies part.
Let's just skip police part and go right to the noodle buddies.
I'm actually strangely I kind of look around. I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yeah, man.
I slowly turn my head towards the keeper.
What
the entire party looks at the camera.
The camera shrugs and says, "What's your plan?"
Yep.
Noodle buddies.
Yeah, okay, you guys want to go to the noodle shack first?
You guys know, at one point, Heck is just going to be like, I fucking hate that I made the goddamn noodle store.
You know, you
I don't
think
know, like,
that.
I'm trying to go back through my notes. Like, this is legitimately tricky because this dude can see us through other people's fucking brains. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's exactly what I'm worried about. Like, if we fuck anything up, that's it. It's GG.
I feel like the noodle guys are beyond hacking, brain hacking. I think they're it's probably the helmets, you know?
my God, fucking Dr.
Yeah.
Aiken
Guys,
so
I
impressed.
like start wildly slapping Slump's arm. Yeah. They don't have eyes, so they can't see us through those eyes.
Yeah, true.
So, what we do, and I look like I just came up with a really good idea, is we gouge out everybody's eyes.
Oh no.
What? Why is everyone looking at me like that? It's a good idea.
I think you're batting 1,000 with noodle buddies. And then
Oh, you should have
then
seen
we'll-
the eyes, the look on your eyes. Noodle
Slump, thumbs
buddies?
up.
Oh God. Hold your shits and pants.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Bringing it in early.
Kirby shits his pants.
No,
Yep.
Kirby does
Slump.
it. Kirby isn't here.
Slump shits in Kirby's pants.
Oh my God.
I like where that's going.
I fucking
like
hate
it.
I hate all
Connection is so
this.
strong, they simultaneously shit now.
Oh my God, how has this become what the game is? All right, you guys
so
want to go to the
happy.
noodle shack?
I guess we're going to the
Your
noodle
feet
shack.
start moving with or without your willingness, and you are now walking towards the noodle shack.
Oh God.
The
Okay.
nerves of it all. Do we see anything along the way? Anything through the windows or anything like that? Should we investigate a mystery or read a situation as we walk?
Any evil wizards?
Do we see? Can I roll to see if there's an evil wizard?
Do we
Um,
see any evil wizards? Evil wizards for 11, Alex.
You got to roll for it. You got to roll for evil wizards. It's 2d6 plus your evil wizard bonus.
Oh, I have a +4 wizard bonus.
Oh my god. Turns out the whole town is just evil wizards.
That is unfortunate.
All these houses is wizards. Some spiders is wizards.
The houses are wizards.
all the houses turn and they're like, ah, shit. Damn it. All right, you got us. Okay. So that'll be maybe read a bad situation, because you don't know what mystery you're investigating yet. So why don't you do read a bad situation?
That's
Yes.
plus sharp.
Then 2 is my sharp. I rolled it correctly.
All right. I need to roll what the fuck the thing is.
Oh wait, is that dumb? Can we all roll?
No,
or
one
is that
person.
bad?
One person
I'm
rolls.
sorry. That was just that was my noodle order. The 10
So I
is my
can
noodle
say,
order. I want the number 10.
You get 3 fucking questions.
Questions suck. Read a bad situation. Wait, you said read a bad situation, right?
Yeah.
What's my best way in?
Well,
to
don't
this
ask that
thing
one.
I don't
You
understand.
just
They
don't
all
ask that
like
question then.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Giant spiders, wizards.
Well, I guess you just fucking know everything then, don't you?
Okay. What is the most vulnerable to me?
That's a good one.
And
Yeah.
what's the best way to protect the victims? Those will be my 1 and 2.
Oh shit. Okay. So what is
The
most
piano lined up very well there, I must say.
what is most vulnerable to me? Now, how do you interpret that? What is the most vulnerable part on my body, or what is the most vulnerable part of the monster, or like how do you interpret that? What are you asking?
I read it as what is the most like susceptible to me affecting it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a tough one.
And spiders with a microwave cannon is not an acceptable answer.
Yeah, okay.
Still got it. I hold it up.
Oh my god, you do technically still have it, and I never gave it ammo, so I guess it just works forever.
Yep.
Okay. So then we'll kind of fill this in with a bit of narrative. You guys start walking down the streets very cautiously, very actively looking for what the bad situation is. And the air smells very stale. And every now and then there's a waft of rotting food or actual decay, like dead bodies.
Nice.
And as you proceed through the town, you hear something, a very sharp, jarring sound that you weren't ready for it, so you couldn't quite place what it was or where it came from, other than kind of in front of you ish. It's becoming evening time. No, wait, you guys left in the morning, didn't you? So I think it's actually probably it's morning. Okay, sun's just starting to come up, or it's been up for a little bit. And what is most vulnerable? You hear this sound coming from an alley, because this is reading a bad situation, and I'm going to say the vulnerable spot is that the alleys are very dark and you can't see very well down them. So I'm not going to say what's the most vulnerable for you to deal with, because you don't know what you're really looking for, but I will say that the alleys look like bad news.
Bad what?
Bad nudes, really bad nudes. They just have all their clothes
noodles.
on. Bad noodles. Bad noodles, bad nude noodles. They're just fully clothed noodles in all the alleys. It's just somebody had a heyday putting little doll clothes on all the noodles in the alleyways, and it's creepy as fuck.
This is a weird story.
I kind of awkwardly look at Slump.
Slump shits his pants again.
Somewhere
Okay.
Kirby also shits his pants.
I hate that.
That's my favorite thing about this campaign.
Fuck.
Kirby shits his pants.
My God. So the alleys seem like bad news. And the other one was, what's the best way to protect the victims?
Yeah, I mean, out of the question list, that's kind of the only other one that seemed to make sense.
Okay. Then I'm going to go
This
ahead
might
and
help the narrative. I can precede both of these with, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
that was what I was going to say. I'm going to throw, are there any dangers we haven't noticed in there? Because I'll say, as you guys are slowly making your way down the street, and you hear this sound every now and then, and as you get closer and it stops reverberating off all the walls, and you know you're getting closer to it, and you look down all the alleys, you can kind of distinguish what that sound is. You don't know what exactly is making it, but it sounds like if you imagined biting into a mouthful of cherry tomatoes and pretzels, that's the sound.
Oh my God.
Why would you put that combination?
Why would you
put that combination? Why?
Why?
Well, I'm glad that you're all on the same page now. That's the appropriate reaction, because that's what it sounds like. When you hear the sound, it sounds like a mouthful of cherry tomatoes and pretzels.
Okay.
No.
And you hear it enough times that you come up to the alley where you know it's coming from. And you kind of peek your head around the corner. Jake, you were the one who rolled. So, Jake, you're kind of like going up ahead a little bit. You peek your head
Don't worry,
around the
guys,
corner.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, exactly. And when you look down the alley, it's dark. And at the very end of the alley, you can see some sort of a figure. And it looks like a tall, fat, hunched over individual. And then you hear that sound again, and it is definitely coming from that figure. And when you kind of look, you get a text from Dr. Ick, and your hack jack goes bloop bloop. And as you desperately try to silence your hack jack, this figure turns to you. And you don't see what it looks like because it's hidden in the shadows. But you do notice that when it stands upright, it doesn't stand upright in a way you would expect a person to. Like, a head doesn't rise and its back doesn't straighten. It just kind of becomes a bit bigger and turns in your direction. But you do notice that it has more arms than what you would expect.
So it has more than 2 arms.
Well, I guess technically yes, because maybe you were expecting 6, in which case it doesn't have that many. It has more than 2 arms. It has 4 arms. And they're misshapen.
I think most people have 4 arms.
Well, then this thing has the exact number of arms you would expect.
No. I mean, 4 arms. You got biceps, triceps, forearms.
I quit. The campaign's canceled.
He's got you
The
there,
whole
though.
fucking campaign is canceled.
Oh, come on.
Everybody dies.
Galdrick's like, well, this is unfortunate.
Fuck!
Okay.
It has 4 arms.
All right.
And the arms are misshapen in some weird way. They're a bit longer than you would expect, and they have joints at weird angles. And they're pretty thin. And it drops something big in front of it. And then it grabs onto the wall in front of it. It's at the back of an alley up against a building. And it grabs onto the building. And it's big. It's slump plus a bit big. And it scampers up the wall of that building with a frightening speed. A little bit too jittery to be natural. And then it's gone out of sight. And what you see laying on the ground is a half-eaten human body. And the best way to protect the victims is to not let them be out on the streets.
Oh my God. That was really upsetting.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Y'all, they're Spider-Mans.
That I'm so glad that you got that so quickly, because that's literally the name of the JPEG is Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure that they're pretty sure that sounds like Goro to me.
Yeah, I was thinking Goro.
Yeah, Goro from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That's who we're dealing with here.
I mean, now you got that, because that was actually the fucking
Awesome.
reference
That
picture
was the
that I
second
gave.
name of the JPEG.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone
Oh,
do a
women.
split? Someone do a split. That's his weakness.
Yes, I'm gonna shadow kick. I cast shadow kick.
And it explodes immediately, and there
I'll summon Chung-Li.
I knew it.
God's voice says, "Finish him."
Slump shits his pants. Okay, all right. So now we know. Don't let victims out in the streets at all, ever. Home deliveries for food and everything.
Delivery via drone.
Like, where did it just went to the, like, up the side of the building onto the rooftops and we lost it?
Yeah, exactly. Up to the roof, up to the
Ooh,
rooftops, scampered along the roof, and it was gone.
I hate that.
Kind of want to go home, y'all.
Yeah, we did our best. Let's call it.
I mean, the fucking zappy banana dogs were at least sort of cute. These are horrifying.
I just kind of,
Yeah.
I just kind of like, yeah, it sounds about right.
I've
I've seen worse. Don't worry, guys.
I want to try to text Tom on his new hackjack and see if he can figure this shit out.
What do you text him?
I want to see if he can go to the lore library for me and look up everything he can for fucking spider monsters.
You get 15 pictures of Tom's face.
Solid.
Oh,
solid.
Tom, no. It's all that really excellent angle. It's like directly up his nose.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
see
yeah,
all the
exactly.
chins.
Yeah, he's got like 8 chins. At one, he's actively picking his nose because he didn't know.
Oh, Tom.
I'm
I
definitely.
mean, I sent the message. We'll give him time. I'm trying to like remotely use my Haven. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. So I'm definitely not uploading art.
Oh, okay.
Preparedness, professionalism.
I had to be quick and get away. My God. So you sent that text to Tom, and one thing I will say is that you noticed that it took a long time for the text to send. And
Fuck, got no bars, y'all.
yeah, it gives you a little bit of that no bars kind of feeling where you had to kind of move the hack jack around to try to get better reception, and then finally it's sent. And then his 15 pictures, like, they're still loading. Like, it just shows you that there's 15 pending images, and it's just loaded like the top couple lines on the first couple pictures. I will let you use the lore library, but it's going to be a delayed. It's going to be a delayed effect for reasons that you guys don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I just wanted to get something, so if I get it eventually, it's good for me.
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the stale air? We could figure that out from context, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to do with stale air. Good question, though. Try again. Next question.
Spiders live under the cell towers. The radiation warms their egg sacs.
Damn, that's better than what I wrote. That's the new answer.
Shit.
Um,
That's just disgusting.
Okay, so you guys are continuing along to the Noodle Shack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with a lesser appetite than when we started.
I'm actually even more hungry.
Oh my God.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
I was kind of like, you know what? If I had that many arms, think about how fast I could put noodles into my mouth.
Oh my God.
Slump's next level up.
Yeah, exactly. I want to take that skill next time I learn cup. Yeah, exactly.
Can I get Goro arms when I level up? Okay. You guys round the corner, and like the road kind of curves away from the direction that the spider monster went. So you feel a little bit secure in the fact that you're probably not chasing it, and it's probably not going to jump out in front of you. It'll probably just jump out behind you.
That's not better.
And as you guys approach the noodle shack, it is the exact same noodle shack as the one in Quinton. Like, down to a T. The one of them even has a little tiny ding on his helmet.
Oh, I was just gonna ask.
Where a fucking noodle bowl hit him in the head.
Oh God.
And there's one patron there.
Don't say it. Don't
Bernie-
tell me who the fuck it
Birdie
is.
Maddox.
And they've got a big cowboy hat on
Oh, okay.
and a red shirt.
Is it fucking Hutch? What the fuck?
I don't remember if he had what color was the hat?
What?
It was a fucking red shirt, and it was a cowboy hat.
He had a black cowboy hat, I thought.
Well,
What
he
color's
didn't say
the
color
cowboy hat?
He just said it was a cowboy hat.
What color's the cowboy hat? I could have sworn it was black.
As you
I
start to
don't-
have this
I
realization,
don't like that you're being really quiet right now.
No.
as you start to have this realization of almost recognizing this individual from behind, they look over at you, and the unmistakable visage of Hutch is looking at you.
Holy shit.
Who?
What up, Chief?
I start laughing. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I thought you were dead.
Slump stares at him and his eyes go wide and he starts licking his lips.
Yeah, you guys sure did a number on me, that's for sure. Hey, why don't you come
You
sit
feeling
down?
better, man?
Not really, actually. I think I'm feeling about the same.
Oh,
I feel.
Well, have some more noodles. That'll do you. That's just what you need.
I want to look at his hands.
That's where I was going to.
The ones that I fucking ate, or
The
no,
ones
those
that you
that I
ate.
crushed, ripped off, and then
Yeah.
His hands look pretty much fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why don't you guys come sit down? Have some noodles. I've been eating them for a while. They taste good and all, but I don't know. Why don't you guys just come sit down?
Sure. I take the invitation without even thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, let's sit down.
Well, what you boys been up to?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just traveling, wanting to see the world before it explodes,
Rethinking some things. Just thinking about the world. Being adaptable, etc.
Yeah, well, that's some mighty big thinking. I never did thinking on that kind of level back when I was in Quinton.
How about you?
I think I'm waiting.
For what?
That's a damn good question. I'm not really sure.
So you're just like sitting here?
Yeah, I don't know how long I've been sitting here either. I've just been sitting here eating some noodles and waiting.
Have you tried it with the
here's a-
broth yet? Oh, come on! I said, how long? I said, have you tried it with the broth yet?
Hey, sorry. I got flustered in real life. Okay. Hutch, hey, where were you before? Where'd you come from? Where you come from? Where you been?
Well, I was in the cave with you guys, and you beat me up real bad, and that hurt real bad. And then I was just kind of here, hanging out, having some noodles, waiting.
Okay, he remembers the beating up part, guys. He remembers that.
Yeah,
Does he remember the num part?
I can hear.
Being that he remembers us, I think he would remember that.
Does he remember the num
Yeah, I
part?
guess.
Can you ask
I
him,
can-
Lou, if he remembers the num part?
I can hear. I can.
Does he,
I don't really know how to
Hey,
phrase
Hutch,
that as well.
Hey, Mr. Mutt, shut up. Lou, does he remember the num part? Can you ask him? Can you ask him not to get mad? Can you ask him not to be mad at Slump for the num part? Can you ask him?
Hey, I can. Hey.
I can hear you guys. Like you're literally less than a foot away.
Shut up! Lou, can you ask him, please, not to be mad?
Mr. Hutch, Sir Hutch, if I may.
No, Mr. Hutch is my dad. I'm just Hutch.
Right. Listen, Hutch, we've all been through some stuff, am I right? I mean, like, one day you're munch, and the next day you munch. One day you're the munchie, and then you are the muncher, right?
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
naughty.
Now we all been through the getting beat up, getting punched, getting eaten, getting crushed. Oh no, wait, that's all me. That's all just me that's been through that. Yeah, no, it's been pretty bad. It's been
That's
pretty
not
bad.
true. I got zapped by lightning from your friend.
Who? Demersal?
Yeah.
He ain't my friend. I hate Demersal. He's an
He
idiot.
talked so nice about you.
There's no way he said nice things about me.
He did.
He did. He said you had really nice
Teeth.
hands, teeth,
Hand teeth.
hand teeth,
Well,
on your hands.
He
Josh.
means fingernails. He's
Yeah,
Yeah,
nails.
I gathered it was my. I do try to keep my fingernails real nice and trim.
Yeah,
I'm
and
pretty
he
proud
said
of my
you had the
fingernails.
tastiest hands. I mean, never mind.
It's kind of like one
So-
finger up, open mouth, like.
I
Well-
would like to use my peepers on something.
Yeah.
Are his all right? So I assume we're kind of like in a dirt road situation.
Yeah.
Can I see his footprints or like leading into the like where he's sitting, or are his shoes dirty? Like, can I see that?
You can see that, and there are no footprints from him leading to this noodle shack. He's sitting on a stool right now, so there's no footprints like at all because he's sitting on a stool.
And
But,
his shoes
yeah.
are not like dusty.
No, they're not.
Okay.
now we've cracked it.
Hey y'all, could we get a quick huddle over here? Hey Hutch, just hot sec there, Chief, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in no rush. I'm just waiting.
Hey y'all.
Yeah.
How about we tell Hutch we're here to fuck up Demersal and maybe use him to get in the good graces of whoever the fuck Garvin?
But aren't we here to fuck up
Oh.
Demersal?
I mean, yeah, but we're here to ultimately fuck up whoever Demersal works for. I think that's Garvin. Like the governor.
The Garviner? No.
The Garvinator?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the one.
So
So
like he doesn't like
That's-
Demersal. We can fucking use him ice Demersal, and maybe that'll sort of get us some inroad or something. I don't fucking know.
That's a great idea. What if we said that the whole reason we were fighting those things is because we didn't think that this Demersal guy was up to the task. We think that the thing is good, the mission is good, but we just didn't like Demersal.
Yeah, he doesn't know Tom, I don't want to say his name, that he's still alive. So maybe we could be like, oh,
Right.
we know he couldn't even fucking do that, so we had to go ice Tom because we're better than him. He's a piece of shit. We could play that angle.
I want Galdrick to have like, this is the dumbest fucking idea look on his face.
Look, man, you pitched fucking noodles, and here we are. So.
How have you survived this long? Yeah, no, sure. It sounds like a great idea. And
I feel
also-
like that was kind of facetious. I don't really know how to read that. I'm not
No,
good.
it's-
I feel like that was sort of believable.
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Shame.
By the you can just call him Jorp, by the way, because that
Oh.
way at least Slump will know who we're talking about.
Jorp.
Jorp, solid.
Oh, good code name.
Yeah, just call him Jorp. And Okay, listen. He's here waiting for something, which means he's waiting here on orders from somebody.
Oh shit! Hold on.
So
I
somebody
think-
will.
Hello? Where are you going? Put your phone down. We're talking. This guy,
He kind of puts his
unbelievable.
hand up like shh, 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 and he's on his phone.
Oh my, Slump. What?
Hutch is on his phone.
No, Jake's on his phone.
Okay, I was gonna say if Hutch was on his phone, Slump was gonna rip it out of his hands and eat.
Hutch is just kind of sitting there. He's got a bowl of noodles in front of him, and he's just kind of chomping away. Not in any great hurry, just sitting there munching on some noodles.
I want Slump to reach his massive fucking cucumber fingered hand into the bowl and just grab a handful of noodles out of his bowl and shove them in his mouth.
Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks. I don't think I ever got your name, big man, but hey, that's great. Why don't you? Your name is Jorp.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All
It's two
right.
J's. The first one's silent. I'm sorry about that. I'll get you the next bowl, buddy. Sorry, he's like that.
All right. Thanks. No problem. It's not as bad as last time.
Yeah. You remember last time you were the noodle buddy, bitch.
He's so
Yeah, I
playful,
remember
isn't
that.
he?
That was awful.
He's so. You know what? Listen. How about we make up for that?
For what? The beating me up and stomping me and punching me and crushing my hands and then eating me and killing me?
Yeah. That. Yeah. How about we make up? How about we make up for that?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hear how you plan to make up for that.
We will do the same thing to Demersol.
That's real tempting, but Demersol is technically, like, I mean, he's shit at his job, but he's like a coworker, so I don't think I really want him getting smashed. And you know what? Actually, do all the smashing
does he
and
outrank you?
No, not really. He's like the same rank.
Sounds like he might outrank you.
No,
Yeah, he was when we talked to him last. He said he outranked you.
That's bullshit. He's just a phase one, just like me. He ain't got shit on me. Nah, he ain't. He thought he was some fancy phase two bullshit, but he couldn't even get a Frankenstein working.
I mean, he told us that he was assistant to the
exactly
the regional man.
He tell Jorp that he's assistant manager of phase 2 and you're assistant to the manager of phase 2.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Assistant to. Yeah.
No, that's bullshit. He was assistant to the phase two. He was not
Okay.
a assistant phase two. He ain't got a phase two bone in his body.
Well, what happens when your organization goes to promote, and all of a sudden you still have competition?
All right. Why don't you do a manipulate someone roll?
Oh God, what's that plus?
Manipulate someone is plus charm, and I think you're the most charming of the bunch.
Yeah.
I am.
I have the
+2
letter
charm.
where he was talking shit on Hutch. If you want that for extra juice.
If you want to roll help out, well, let's just see what the roll is first.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta pull up my damn character sheet because I have this saved in Photoshop.
Oh my! Why do you have it saved in Photoshop?
What do you think I have? Is this on a piece of paper on my desk or something?
It's pen and paper RPG, so I would hope so.
Well, maybe we should do this in real life then. I would love to buy you all drinks.
Hell yes.
That sounds awesome.
Aw.
I'm
Okay,
saying
plus
just-
charm. Oh, I'm only +1 charm. No. Okay. Ah!
Oh no.
Okay, so you get to take one experience.
Yay! I'm one away from leveling.
So that's on a miss. Your approach is completely wrong. You offend or anger the target. So you suggest that promotion time rolls around. He'll have competition. And Hutch says, it was pretty clear from day one that all you wanted to do was dismantle our organization. So this sounds like you're just trying to fucking make it okay for me to be okay with you killing one of our organization. That shit ain't gonna fly. Demersol's an idiot, but he's one of my own, and I ain't gonna condone you killing him.
Slump is gonna soothe him.
Oh shit! All right. Roll
required.
to.
Nope.
Oh
Nope,
fuck!
no roll required for Sooth. It's just it's
Damn,
remove
man.
all negative emotions just by talking.
Monstrous is so fucking overpowered.
That's a divine trait. What are you talking about?
Damn. That's divine.
That's divine.
Fuck. OP. Nerf
I have a
slump.
book.
Mr. Hutch, don't be cranky just 'cause Slump crushed your hands and ate you. You're a nice man, not a bad man. Don't be grumpy at teeny tot. Ta-da.
I feel. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get
I'm gonna roll
upset.
dominate.
Oh my fuck. All right, roll fucking plus weird.
Yeah, got it. Oh, hold on. I failed to actually get into the fucking roll 20.
I was gonna say, wait a second.
It'll be in 7 seconds. Whoopsie daisy.
All right, so
That's gotta be embarrassing.
Hutch is
That
like
is embarrassing as your face, bitch.
oh my god. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
When
no,
I used to have
you give
rolls
him,
that
you get to
fast.
give him 2 commands.
Okay.
Didn't think that far ahead. Didn't think you get 2 fucking
Holy
commands.
I actually
You thought you were about to level up, didn't you?
I suspected that I might actually get this. I just didn't really know what I would do with it once I got there. Okay, so first things first, he's going to well, so when it says I can give him 2 commands, I can't say like tell me X and Y. That's a different skill. Like if it was like, oh, I have the key to a locked door, I can't dominate mine and then demand that he tell people where the key is, right?
Okay, so that's actually a really good question because technically you could give someone a command to write down, like the key code to something, or write down the name of the location of a key,
Right.
or something.
Right.
So I will say, kind of as if you were making him write it down.
Yeah.
You can kind of get that kind of information. So I'm not going to have you just say, "Tell me the name of blah," and he just says the word blah.
Right.
But I'll kind of work it in. So go ahead and ask the question you want to ask, and we'll work it into a clever answer.
Okay, so the first thing I want him to do is embrace Jake in a really, really, really emotional, tearful hug. Like long, tearful, sobbing hug. And then basically explain how he thinks we can access Demersal.
Okay. So point of order, where are you guys standing?
Let's see.
Around the
That's like there's no map for it. I'm just saying in the theater of the imagination, noodle cart's sitting there. Where are you guys standing in relation to the noodle cart? How far away? Off to what side? Sitting on a chair? Whereabouts are you guys? And Jake, because you're the one being hugged, where are you?
I didn't imagine sitting.
Yeah, because you guys went and huddled off to the side.
That's true, and I think I pulled everyone away to huddle, so I feel like I'm kind of the furthest one back with like slump between me and Hutch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I had imagined.
Yeah, slump is
Yeah.
like closer,
Yes.
kind of like farther from the counter.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe like what, like 6 to 10 feet away, kind of thing.
Yeah, a comfortable slump's width plus like North American personal bubbles worth of personal space.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Hutch is sitting there and he was real angry, and then he starts to calm down, and he says, "I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to." And these tears start to well up in his eyes. He says, "I didn't mean to get so angry. I'm feeling a lot of things. And he gets up off his chair and he starts to walk over to Jake with his arms open. And then Jake looks you straight in the eyes and he says, "Jake, I don't feel so good." And
Oh no.
he evaporates as he walks towards you.
Whoops.
Oh fuck,
What?
man! No,
Oh my
this
God.
is bad for Jake. This is bad for Jake. This is
Yeah.
not good for me.
My
Yeah.
God. Oh my
Oh, Jake,
God.
oh no.
Nope. I think I'm gonna sit on the floor and
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of lose it a little bit.
It was almost the exact same sensation.
Damn it.
Oh my God. So, meanwhile, you look over and there are tears running down Slump's cheeks because he's literally laughing hysterically.
Oh
I
my
wanna be doing-
God.
I want to be doing the same exact thing.
Slump and Galdrick are literally rolling on the floor laughing. They're literally
Oh
rocking.
God.
He said he's not feeling good. He said he turned to dust.
We're like slapping each other on each other's backs.
You were
Oh,
so
no.
sad at the end.
This is full relapse, man. I
Yeah.
was doing good. This is bad. Like I'm just fuck. What would I would just walk away. I would just go to the nearest like alley and just stand in the corner and look into the darkness and make sure Spider-Man aren't gonna eat me. I don't know what I would do. I would just need to get away.
Yeah.
Well, Lou would have gone right up to you and pulled one of her scarves out. She didn't put away all her scarves. She has some in her pockets, of course. So she would take one of the larger ones out and wrap it around your shoulders. Go, "Hey, buddy, that seemed pretty bad. Hey, you all right there?"
Yeah, man, I'm okay. I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk a little bit.
Well, let's not split up here. We'll walk together. Let's explore the town. That's a great idea. Hey guys, come on.
What is wrong with you? All we did was get rid of a bad guy. He was a dick.
As Lou says that, you see Slump like still crying with laughter, looking at Galdrick and says,
Mr. Teeny John, I don't feel so good.
and then he falls on Galdrick.
Just like Mr. Much. Just like Mr. George. What? Huh?
That was that cherry tomato and pretzel sound.
Yeah.
All right, they Slump picks up Teeny Tot, puts him on his shoulders, and follows Lou and Jake.
Now,
I kind of want to come up a little
expect that.
cartoon and just flattened out like a pancake.
So then you guys got pretty close to the noodle shack though, didn't you? When you first Galdrick, you actually sat down, didn't you?
At the noodle shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
As you guys are leaving the noodle shack,
Is that bad? Is that bad?
it's the sun's on the other
dog.
side.
The noodle shacks are purgatory.
Oh my god.
The sun is no longer rising, it is setting on the other side.
I don't know what that means.
Like time dilation
for-
shit.
Yeah, when you guys went to sit down, it was the morning. The morning sun was just rising. Now, leaving the noodle shack, that whole discussion basically happened in real time. And in those 5-10 minutes, the sun is now setting on the other side, and it is evening.
What the fuck is with this noodle shack, man?
I'm kind of like, oh, I get it. That's cool.
I think Jake would have put it together, but I am in no fucking state to think.
And as you guys are wandering through the town now, some of the electro lanterns, like the street lights, have turned on. And you hear another sound that, as soon as you hear it, you know it's not a good sound. Like, you know that this is probably a monster sound. Monster's doing something. because you hear kind of a muffled and
What the fuck?
as you come up to the cross street of another street and look down, at the end of the same block, under another electrolamp, you see this creature. But you can't get a good look at it because there's actually something else in front of it. It seems to be holding a person with its upper arms kind of in front of its face. And with its lower arms, it is reaching into its own stomach. And it's pulling out some sort of a thick, viscous pizza cheese-like substance. And it sticks that to the person and starts turning them around with its upper arms. And its lower arms just keep reaching into its stomach and keep pulling out this disgusting, white, thick, cheesy substance and sticking it to this person. And then after they've wrapped them in this weird, disgusting, cheesy cocoon, they kind of grab at their stomach with both hands and give a hard yank. And there's this kind of ripping sound as a long cord of this cheesy silk comes out of its stomach. And then it reaches up and it hangs the person upside down from the lamppost. And now that the person is moved away from them, you can see the full appearance of this creature.
Don't worry, guys. I'll check it out.
Oh my god.
What in the?
Oh, that's the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
And it looks like if a street shark was actually a street spider, that's what you're looking at. And it sees you from down the block, and it kind of gets down on all six and just takes off in the other direction.
I before it takes off, can I just cast out evil? I just want to be like, nope.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, okay, yeah, roll to cast out evil.
That one's +2, so
Ooh, all right, mixed success. So
it takes a little while for the banishing to take effect. The creature can make 1 or 2 actions. Either way, the banished creature is unharmed, and you have no control over where it goes.
yeah, so I will say it sees you, and it turns to start running away until you raise your arm and start doing some sort of an incantation. And when you do, it turns and it starts charging straight towards you guys. And it starts building up enough momentum that it goes up onto its hind legs, keeping its full speed. And it reaches into its stomach and it grabs this huge ball of disgusting pizza cheese spider silk, and it hurls a ball of it at you guys.
Before it does that, can I roll to make a grand entrance?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so that's plus. What is that plus again?
Grand entrance, I think is plus tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Oh, okay. Between a 7 and a 9, I can only maintain the interest of one enemy, which is great because that's literally all that's here.
Yeah. Okay. So you what do you do? Give me a little flavor on what this grand entrance distractionary thing is that Slump does.
Okay. So as the giant spider Hulk starts charging towards Galdrick, Slump is gonna jump literally through the air and plant both of his feet right in front of Galdrick, like Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. Big, stupid, hulking, bent over form.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Bad Yucky Milk Dog.
God.
My name is Slump. I'm here to hump. You better leave or you're gonna get the dump.
And then imagine Nappa doing some ridiculous flare where he like ends up on one foot in sort of a crane position with his hands up,
Yep.
at a stupid angle, and he's like,
Yep.
yes, exactly, yes.
100%. All right. So you do that, you end up in the Ginyu Force pose.
Yes.
And this monster, it doesn't have pupils in its eyes, but the angle of its head and shoulders with all the eyes on it turns just a little bit, and you can tell that you have its full attention. And it reaches into its stomach and it grabs a giant ball of this disgusting belly silk, and it hurls it at you, Slump.
Oh, okay.
And then it jumps to try to bite your face off.
Oh.
But it starts to dematerialize as its teeth close around your head.
Oh my God.
And it just kind of weird Star Trek style teleports as it's crunching your face.
Oh my God.
And it's gone, but you have a big old glob of nasty fucking spider monster silk over half your face.
Okay.
And some of it went up your nose.
Okay.
And it went so far that you can kind of taste it at the back of your throat.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, you cut out for a little bit of that there. Say that again.
The spider silk went so far, like it hit the side of your face and it went up your nose, and it went so far up your nose that you can taste it at the back of your throat.
Oh my God. Okay. Slump throws up.
Yeah.
You throw up, and like that kind of catches some of the silk at the back of your throat, and it kind of starts pulling more through your nose.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So he's just throwing up a continuous stream of silk.
Yeah, and it's just getting pulled through your nose.
Oh my God. This is the worst thing that's ever
And
happened.
you guys are basically watching Slump cycle all the silk off his face through his nose, out his mouth, and his vomit. So,
Oh my God.
I guess enjoy that.
Slump, God.
Just get it out, buddy. That's good.
I pat his back.
I kind of look up. I was like, dude, I had it.
Yucky marshmallow string, Mr. Teeny Tot.
Yeah, it's. You did. I rub his back. You did good.
Yeah, thanks. Slum just want to make Jane.
God.
No.
Yep.
Jake, how you doing, buddy?
I think I'm deflecting, I think. I'm trying to figure out how this fucking noodle shit works. When the spider jumped at the point like it dematerialized, is that about the same spot that Fuckface got to before he snapped out?
No. Hutch got Hutch didn't really get super close to anybody so much. And it looked very different. Hutch like kind of Avengers style disintegrated and fell into a pile of unraveled paper, kind of. And this guy like Star Trek style teleported away. So it looked very different.
Okay, so shit. I'm trying to figure out like where we were. Is it because we were close to the noodle thing still, or are we no longer close to that?
You guys are way far away from the noodle thing now.
Oh. Like, are we in? I guess I'm gonna just like look around. Like, what the fuck could have caused that? Like, what is there a light? Did it cross some kind of barrier? Like, what did that?
I'll say you've seen, I don't know, I guess I'll leave that up to you. Have you seen when Galdrick uses cast out evil? Like, have you seen him wave his hand each time, or has that been like a missed detail for Jake?
trying to
That's
remember.
true because I don't think we were with the Yo-Yo Boys when that
Yeah,
happened.
that's right. You weren't at the Yo-Yo Boys. You were with them when he did it to Demersal.
I guess so. Yeah, I would have seen it. Never mind. I was trying
Okay.
to tie that to the yeah. I was trying to tie those together.
Yeah, totally though.
But I think that's where Jake's head is going to be right now.
Yeah, totally. That makes sense.
Hey, how the fuck did that thing just? What? What?
What? I look over like I'm confused at what he's saying. Like, what? Why?
It just disappeared, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I don't. All right.
It's a rough time for Jake.
Are you all right? You all right? You look like you've seen some shit.
Yeah, man, this is weird. I don't know. I hate to say it's fucking complicated because that seems cliche as shit. Like, oh, look at me, I'm in some kind of rom-com. Life's complicated, whatever. You know, it's not. I don't know, man. Like,
Is there anything else that's near us? A rat, perhaps?
Yeah. No, sure. There's totally a weird 12-legged rat pill bug scurrying around.
Sweet. I look at it and I go, Jake, do you see that right there?
yeah, man, it's fucked up. What is that thing?
I cast out evil on it.
You sure would like to, wouldn't you? Let's see it roll for it.
When I do it, I kind of want to make it very obvious that I'm casting something on it.
I hope you
So
fail.
Jake isn't confused by this. I yell out Shazam when I fucking do it. And oh god, what?
Damn,
What?
that is cast the
No,
fuck
no,
out.
no.
What the?
Oh,
Wait, it
exclamation.
says I
two
rolled.
ex-
Oh, I have exploding on. Wait, no, I'm running. It's a 2d6. Look, it says rolling 2d6.
Yeah, but it's got 2 exclamation points after it.
Oh, it says compounded. Okay, so I had exploding on. Okay, I'll do it again. Boop. There we go.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, all right.
Nice.
It's perfectly clear, and there's this big hand gesture, and Guldrick says, Shazam! And the creature, like, looks at you and goes, pop! And just, like, pops out of existence with the exact same kind of teleportation effect.
And I kind of look at him and I say, do you not, I kind of like point at me. Do you not realize that's my thing?
Nah, man, I was hung up on the noodle thing. Like,
What noodle thing?
so when Hutch disappeared, he wasn't like leaving. He was leaving his stool, but he wasn't like leaving the immediate noodle counter area.
Huh?
The keeper, sorry, not in character.
Oh,
voice, the question.
he had left kind of the immediate noodle area, and he had got maybe 4 or 5 feet away from the counter.
Yeah, man, I was hung up on the noodle thing with Hutch because he got up, and I think that the noodle things are like. All right, so you remember the dude with the click noises and all the eyeglasses and shit?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, that's something, right? And I think that I don't want to just like jump out and be like, they're alternate dimensions. But I don't know, man. I think something with the ink and the noodles need to. Man, I don't fucking know. That was a cool trick, though. Man, that was pretty.
What? Kind of like, what is wrong with you? Does he say anything about alternate dimensions?
Do you say anything about alternate dimensions?
No, because I didn't want to just come out and say that shit because I feel like that's not player knowledge yet or character knowledge yet.
It is for my fucking guy.
There was a lot of shit that you guys were given. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I think there was a lot of detail given. I think that's because you don't. I mean, you don't know that you're right.
Yeah, all right, man. Fuck it. So this might sound stupid as shit, but I'm pretty sure that when we talked to Mr. Spectacles or whatever, he would lived like, I mean, you seen like old sci-fi movies and shit. I think it's like Earth 2 or whatever. Like there's another version. You get me?
I kind of have like a really stupid look on his face, and alternate dimensions,
Yeah, I mean, I don't
parallel
know.
universes.
Sure, yeah, whatever you want to call it, man. Right?
That is so dumb.
Oh man.
All right. well, I
Only
guess
thing
we're
that could
just
make
gonna
it
walk
worse
some
is
more, yeah?
fucking space cowboys and post-apocalyptic. Yeah, reading you loud
Yep.
and clear.
So dumb. Yeah, no, that's probably what's happening.
Yeah, right. And the noodle, like, it's the same fucking noodle hut, right? It's the same shit.
Well, yeah.
And he left. He stepped off the thing, and then, like, come on. I don't know, man. This is fucking weird. Like, we know he's made ink and there's familiars and whatever, and I guess the noodle things aren't all in the same place, and he left his place and then he wasn't anymore, and it's fucking weird, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have a question actually, real quick, because I've already forgotten. What was the name of the guy I made the deal with?
Volos.
Volos. Okay.
Yeah.
Volos. Okay. Volos. And the person that we need to get to is Kerr. I remember Kerr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kerr's like the code word, right?
Well, Kerr, basically, what like we're under the impression that Volos isn't in the same realm of existence, pretty much. But Volos seems to think that Kerr is Volos in our plane of existence.
Oh, in the red plane or whatever. Yeah, I got you.
Okay. So I just want to be like, okay. So, parallel
Oh, you
universes.
too. That's what it was.
Yeah. Listen, there's I'm gonna kind of like think about like how much I want to spill the beans, because I think Galdrick knows more than anybody else does at this point, just because that one guy has visited me and no one else. Well, and
And
not
Lou.
necessarily everyone else, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally. You're right.
And so he's already put together that there are different forms of ink. These different forms of ink exist in different planes of existence, and he's essentially trying to cross the beams. But he doesn't want to tell them that, because then he'd know that he essentially traded a coin without the group's permission.
Yeah, and I guess I was trying to convey that, like, Jake might think there's some kind of weird universe shit with the, like, noodle things being like a limbo that, like, partially or incompletely woven things can't leave. But that sounds absolutely fucking crazy beans. So he's not just going to be like, there's alternate dimensions. Like, that's way too much for him to, like, digest.
Well, too late. You've already said it in character. So listen, listen, first off, I can tell you, being where I'm from, I kind of like point one finger at the sky and I nudge and I smile a little cockily, you know, like, all that, everything you're worried about right now absolutely exists. In case you didn't think it did exist, it definitely exists. Like, it exists. All of it.
Like, all of it, man?
All of it. Go ahead. Give me something that you don't think that exists, and I'll tell you about it.
I mean, my mom always read those books about that big spaghetti monster in space.
Exists.
Like, is that?
Exists.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck me.
Yep.
Not
Not in this dimension. We're okay, but we're okay here.
Fuck. I mean, sauce provide then, I guess. Shit. All right.
Yeah. It's been. Oh, there is some crazy stuff. You know what? I was in a different dimension with a different version of Slump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slump was called sleep.
You weren't there. It wasn't you.
What?
It was a different you.
Okay.
He sang a lot, and he knew how to play the accordion.
It doesn't sound like Slump at all.
Oh, he was
Slump
pretty.
never
You were
played a
really
solo
good. You
organ.
were really good at the accordion, Slump. Don't ever sell yourself short.
Oh, okay.
You were really good at that. But yeah, no, all of that definitely exists. Yeah.
Man, I kind of feel like I'm the least fucking.
You are.
Oh,
In this universe. In other universes, you're the top brass. Yeah.
Hey, man, I mean, at least I got that going for me.
You okay? You just suddenly looked really depressed. Well, listen, if I were a betting man, I would assume that noodle shop over there is a point of limbo. Here, I'll prove my point.
Like, look at Lou to see if she like knows all this shit too, and I'm literally the last one like with Slump to put it together.
Lou is half wide-eyed and confused, and half kind of dreamy, like, ah, yes. Wait, what the fuck?
I kind of want to say like, here, I'll prove my point. Slump.
Uh-huh.
You want some noodles?
Yeah, noodles.
Okay, great. Let's get some noodles, guys, and I want to start walking until we run into the noodle shop again. Keeper?
Yep, just moving you guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, you guys start walking back along the streets, and it is getting very dark out now. And it is so silent, you can actually hear the spider monster in the distance climbing on the rooftops.
That's so soothing.
It's like rain on the roof.
Yeah, like rain, except rain of death.
And you guys walk back to where the noodle shop was, and it's not there anymore.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, their hours of operation.
Yeah, they're probably traveling right now. Oh well, in that case. Next time the noodle shop comes around, we'll make her do it. It can kind of only really be in a few dimensions at once. So yeah, you're just gonna have to wait. I'll wait to prove my point.
Huh. Can you take noodles out of the shop? Like if you move them away, will they disappear?
No, otherwise you'd be hungry every time you left the shop, stupid.
Or, I mean, I don't know how dimensions work, so I'll
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm trying.
Like,
no, this is good. I gotta learn, man. I'm
sorry. No, that one's on me. Have you ever listen? I'll just kind of put this in context. Like, have you ever had like
hungry, like 15 minutes after?
Yeah, that's like if you're slumped, then yeah, that's slumped. So if it's kind of like trying to explain what colors are to a child. Like that's what's happening right now.
Oh
like,
man,
it's not your fault you don't know what red is.
Colors? Oh fuck, dude, this is getting rough.
Yeah. Oh wait till we bring in the real deep stuff to it. Oh god, it's gonna blow your fucking mind.
How do I know I can see the same shade of green that you see? Like,
oh god.
Oh fuck,
you think,
man?
You think that's crazy? There's a dimension where there are no eyes. Yeah. And they see better than all of us.
Oh, damn it. Now I gotta freaking just a sec. I gotta write this down.
Yep.
Any other lore you guys want to just invent here?
There's a dimension where Kirby is the sheriff. And he's confident.
Oh shit.
That's a real alternate.
And you know what his name is?
Oh shit.
Kurt. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn it.
Goes all the way to the top.
I'd love to rewrite my own damn campaign.
Deadly honest, I thought Kirby was gonna be one of those guys, like putting lipstick on, turn the rifle, but he might be a fucking super wizard or some shit.
He might be a super wizard. I honestly, for a while, I suspected Kirby of being Demersal. I look around.
Depths.
Yeah, it's always who you. It's not who you always. It's not always who you most suspect. It's not who you least suspect. It's who you most medium suspect.
Yeah, it's like has no presence at all. You forget they're there, and then bam. Oh fuck.
Point of order. You guys have seen Demersal.
We see him in the same office as Kirby.
He had that hat.
Yeah, he had a hat.
Yeah, he had a fancy hat and a crazy beard and mustache.
Yeah, that's so easy to fake.
I mean, you're not wrong.
He has access to tech equipment, so
Damn it.
just saying.
Yeah, man. I sorry I kind of fucking spaced out there for a little bit. I
It's fine.
appreciate.
I don't even know
your-
what the fuck we're doing. Where, Slump? Where are we? I hit him on the chest. Stop, Where are we?
Where's the what?
Jake. Where are we going?
All right, man. Fuck it. I got it. I'm gonna sort of like toss my newfound scarf like once more over my shoulder, like pilot style.
Yes.
All right, guys, I got this. It's late as fuck. We're about to get spider stomped. So I mean, tack or we find a place to stay like right quick.
Let's Yelp an inn or something.
Solid. I'm gonna pop open the hack jack and I'm gonna hacky sack some local reviews, see if there are any like hotels or anything still operational.
You pop open the hack jack and you just get the spinning loading circle.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Are there any like signs, some swinging signs over doors saying "Comfy Inn, Home Sweet Home"? Come over here.
Because almost everybody has a hack jack, their signage is super limited. There's no real direction in here.
Jeez, are we close to my ship? Can we just go back to that?
You guys you're a fair ways into the town now. You could go back to the ship, but you can also see people in the houses. Like you can just see faint pairs of eyes, and you can hear very, very faint whispering.
I walk over to the nearest house door place. Hello?
Yeah, there is no door. It's just like there used to be a door and it has been ripped off, and now there's just a bunch of boards nailed up in place, and not very well nailed. There's gaps in between, and you see a small face and a pair of eyes kind of come down on one of the lower boards, like maybe. Well, you know what? It's Goldrick. They're actually probably about your fucking height.
Oh, okay,
And-
perfect.
And you hear a very soft, quiet voice say, "You should get out of the streets.
Why?
There's a monster."
I know. I already made it go away.
But I can hear it. I hear it every now and then.
Well, I moved it. Listen, is there a hotel around here?
Hotel? No, there ain't no hotels. They're all busted up. Everybody's gone to stay with the mayor.
Where's the mayor at?
He's up on the north side of town.
How far is that from here?
I don't know, a little ways away. I wouldn't be out at night, though. You
I'm
guys?
not worried about being out at night. Do you see what the fuck I have? And I want to like hold up my javelin.
Wow,
I have a really big stick.
we've got a bunch of those in here. Do you want to stay in here? We can keep you safe.
Oh, can we?
Yeah, you guys can stay in here. That's okay.
Oh, that's nice. What's your name?
My name's Timmy.
Hi, Timmy. Nice to meet. Hey, guys!
Shh, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet.
We're so sorry. Guys!
Yeah?
Timmy says we can stay with him.
Does you look num-num?
Do you like num nums?
We are pretty hungry in here. Do you guys have some food?
I look at Slump. We might have some noodles.
No, does he look like num-nums?
Oh, God. No, you cannot.
Very
No!
important distinction.
We might have. Slump, do you have any noodles?
Slump has a couple.
Slump pulls these putrid, rotting noodles out of his.
God.
I see them and I'm just like, no, unfortunately not.
That's okay. We might have a little bit of extra food. You guys could have some that we got.
We just ate. We just ate.
That
We're
is
okay.
The worst thing
Okay.
you possibly could have said.
We just Slump didn't hear that. He's far away.
And he says, "All right, on the side of the house, we got like a fake door. It just looks like more wall. Just go knock on the wall, and we'll let you in."
Oh, okay, we can do that. All right, guys, we're gonna go. Okay. See you soon, Timmy.
Yeah, see you soon.
Okay, we'll go around to the other side of. and we'll knock on the door. I was like, motion everybody to follow me. Come on.
Do we trust this guy?
Absolutely.
Son Timmy? All
Yep.
right.
Have you ever met an untrustworthy Timmy?
That's a fair question.
I mean, damn.
Damn, that's a solid. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm racking my brain. No,
Yep.
nothing.
Prepare
Boom.
thyself, universe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, no, you knock on the side of the wall, and kind of part of the wall comes away with this cutout part that does not look like a door. And when you look in, a little bit of the faint light of the electro lamp streetlights kind of fades in, and you see 12 kids with these big long rods with like a forked end, and they all have them pointed out towards you guys. They're standing a ways back, like they're very defensively ready for you to charge in, kind of thing. But they're ready with their big long fork prod things, and they're just very cautiously, observing you. And then the little boy who moved the door, he's like, come on in. It's okay. They won't hurt you as long as, you ain't gonna do anything foolish. Also, please don't hurt us. We're children.
What?
Slumpy eats one of them.
I cast out evil on Slump.
Yeah, you guys all go in?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do.
Sure, yeah.
I'll go in.
Yep. Okay. You guys all go in, and Timmy kind of puts that wall section back, and the kids kind of, after they see that you're not posing any immediate threat, they all kind of they lower and raise their rod things so that they're not pointed at you anymore. And two of the kids kind of, or I guess there's 4 of you. How many of you are there? There's 4. There's 4 of you. 4 of the kids kind of come up, and they have this like, it's like, lembas bread from Lord of the Rings.
Fuck yeah, man, hardtack.
Yeah, it's like that, except it's wrapped in a leaf, except it is the leaf. It's just a big, thick leaf with the consistency of like hard lembas bread. And they kind of break off like maybe 2 mouthfuls worth of size, and they kind of hand it out to everyone.
I want Slump to just grab whatever they're holding and shove it in his mouth.
Yeah, it's like this little girl, and she's like walking up to you, and she's like trying to break off a piece of it as she's walking up to you, but she can't quite. It's like it's pretty stiff, so she can't quite break it. And by the time she gets up to you, she still hasn't broken off a piece, and you just fucking swipe that out of her hands and eat the whole thing.
Okay, excellent.
And she kind of looks at you, and these kind of tears well up in her eyes.
I actually feel bad.
I do the one finger in the air, open mouth, like, I should have warned you, don't show food in front of him.
Okay, that's okay.
Can I pay for that? Can I pay for that? I'd love to pay for that.
Money's not really much of a problem. It's just, it's hard to get food these days, what with the monster about and all. But that's okay. I think this, you guys, someone's gonna do something. I'm sure. We'll survive, right? Yeah, it's okay. We'll all split up our rations a little bit more, and we'll make up for it.
Listen, we can how about we just kill that spider thing for you?
Yeah, you can try, but I've seen people beat it up real bad, but it just keeps coming back.
I look over at Jake and I'm like, we got a thing for that.
I will shake my head no, because we don't have a ceiling nail for a spider monster.
Why are you shaking your head no? What is wrong with you? What are you doing?
I'll look to the kid and then convert it to a nod and be like, oh yeah, man, we totally.
Like all the kids, like as you were shaking your head no, like all the kids were kind of like subconsciously kind of shaking their heads no, like what, no? And then as you started nodding your head yes, they all started to smell like yeah.
Yep, read that like a champ. No problem. We're good, kids.
Hey, Why doesn't someone roll investigate a mystery? Yeah, whoever wants to roll investigate a mystery.
I'm 1 experience away from leveling, so I got this.
Perfect.
Nice.
It is plus sharp.
Good news. I'm -1 on sharp.
Oh my god. Oh. All right, you still get
Well, I think I
one
can
question.
help him out. Oh, an 8 doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
eight
get
won't, don't
one
do it.
question.
You get one question
Any
of-
question I want.
of what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here.
I would like to go for where did it go?
Oh, fuck. All right. Damn it. I was so ready for any other fucking question. Okay, so the kids are kind of they're sitting around. There's no lights in here. Like, it is getting pitch black, and as the electro lamps kind of fade and the sunlight has gone completely away, you're basically sitting in pitch black, and all you can hear is the kids' voices, and you can't actually see anything anymore. And the kids start kind of recalling what they've seen of the monster. They're like, oh man, if you can kill this thing, then you know, here's what we know about it. And they tell you how it's really scary, and how it definitely eats people, and how it's really, really spooky, and it looks kind of like a spider, and it's really scary, and they don't like it. And then one of them, that same little girl that had her whole ration snatched away, she's like, my daddy used to work at the refinery Delta, and he said that he was one of the first people to say that something weird was happening, and I think the monster was coming from that. I think the monster was coming from Refinery Delta. It always seems to come from the east side of town, and it seems to head back east whenever it's done scaring all the people.
Cool. It only ever comes out at night?
No, it comes out at the daytime too. There's no real night or day cycle to it. Just comes by. It seems to come by whenever people aren't that scared of it anymore. When they start to feel safe and secure, like maybe it's gone, that's pretty much when it comes back.
Interesting. So you're saying it can smell our safety?
Yeah, or something. I don't know, but it like bites off people's arms and bites off people's legs, and
cool. I mean, that's horrible.
she's just like staring. You can't see her, but you can feel this small child's wide-eyed stare at you.
Got it. Horrible. Eats legs.
It-
Who would eat people? I look at Slump like with almost anger.
Slump doesn't even register because he's staring at this little girl and his eyes are sort of widening and you hear his stomach grumble.
Wait a minute. When Slumps or when I say that, I like start counting on my fingers. I'm like, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slump?
Oh my god.
When was the last time you ate?
Slump hungry.
And we just had noodles. When was the last time you, and I like lower my chin. When was the last time you ate?
Slump don't remember.
Okay, how many days ago did how many days ago did I have to change?
Let's see, you guys, you dealt with the blob at the hospital, and it was the next day. It was on your way to go see Kirby that you had to eat people, right?
Yeah, because he ate the.
Oh boy. Because you hit the Noodle Shack
Oh
time
my God,
lapse.
We are surrounded by children. We are surrounded by children.
So it's
So
not
wait,
it's
I'm
not
dead.
the
I'm leaving
morning.
the campaign.
The
I don't
morning
know
is going to
this.
be the second day. So you're good right now, but in a couple hours when the sun rises, not going to be so good.
Oh my.
Okay, so Galdrick would
had
know
a-
this now. I've started to learn his timing, right?
Yeah.
I set a
Okay.
timer. I set a notification on
was
my
gonna
hack
say,
deck.
yeah.
I remember
You
that.
did do that. You did do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. So
you've-
your hack jack, because this isn't it's got like an internal clock. It doesn't have like an internet clock. It kind of rolls over to midnight, and as soon as it hits 12:01 a.m., your little hack jack goes beep 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 beep, and you've got about 6 hours before Slump gets a real hungry, bad hungry.
Oh fuck, y'all.
We don't have a weaver.
I just need like 2 more experience points, girl, and I'm good.
Try and see stuff and then try to manipulate somebody.
Hey, little girl.
Oh God! Oh God! Hey, little girl. Damn it, little. Hey, listen.
Man,
My
creepy
name's
when you say
Tina.
Fuck you, Timmy. Where'd you go?
Fuck. Did you say fuck you to Tina, the little girl?
I can't believe.
Jesus.
Starving
I'm
little girl.
Hey, that's
No.
fine. Hey,
Damn, she
Timmy.
gave us her last
Sorry.
food.
Hey, Timmy,
Sorry,
the man
Tina.
wants to talk
Tina,
to you.
I'm sorry. Tina.
Yeah, what's up?
Tina and Timmy, listen.
Yeah?
Listen. Okay. Not everyone that eats people are bad. Let me start by saying that. Number 2, do you guys have like a hospital or a morgue around here?
Well, yeah, we got a hospital, we got a morgue, but they're all shut. They're
where's
all
that?
shut down on account of the monster eating everybody.
Would they still
Oh,
have
shit.
bodies inside?
They would.
Galdrick,
Yeah.
I think we saw fucking Spider-Man hang up a dude. We kind of just left that
Oh,
there.
Shit,
That-
we never helped that guy, did we?
I know you didn't. You watched him do it, and then
my
you just
God.
fucking walked away.
Now he's gonna die horribly and slowly. Holy shit.
Oh, I feel
mean,
bad.
best slash worst case scenario, depending on how you're looking at it here. He might be fresh enough for old Slumpy to get a fucking
Little-
nugget meal to go.
Little munch on.
Yeah, like he's just enough to not help. Like we can't help him anymore. That's the
I
ideal.
mean, they said no fucking arms and legs. So shit, dude. Yup.
There's one other detail that's not shown in the picture but is true, is there are literally limbs, arms and legs in the streets.
Oh, great. Snacktown.
Never mind, we're good. So, Tina,
Yeah,
how old are you?
I'm 7.
Oh, God.
That's okay. I think I can go work in the refinery next year.
Oh, my God. Okay, so where
man,
is this
school's going
refinery
well?
delta at? You said it's to the east?
Yeah, it's to the east. That's where my dad worked before, he got bit in half
Where's your
by the
dad now?
monster. He's like,
Aw,
ha-
eaten in half,
yeah.
bit in half, huh?
half of him's out in the road and the other half's, I don't know where, inside the monster's stomach, I guess.
Probably digested and turned into
Yeah.
poop somewhere already.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that.
But that's okay. My dad raised me to be a big, strong girl, and I think I'm
Where's
gonna.
your dad now?
Well,
That-
I guess he's dead. So
Not so smart then, huh?
maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not ready to go fight this monster.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fucking not. Hold on, pump the brakes there, Chief.
What?
I'm not sorry?
That little girl just say she was gonna go fight a monster.
I was gonna help. I was gonna help fight the monster.
You sit right the fuck down. No.
Oh yeah, you can. Did you just say fuck in front of a little girl?
She just saw. She's seen people ripped in half, man. I'm chewing on my lemon leaf. It's weird. There's an odd mouth feel.
Yeah, no, we scare that monster away every time it comes by here.
How do you scare
What?
it?
Ooh.
Yeah, we got these with these cattle prods. We just stick it in the face and it doesn't like that at all. We're gonna go kill it one of these days.
Well, that
Good
doesn't.
luck.
Yeah, that doesn't really doesn't really work.
How many of those cattle prods you got, man?
We got like a bunch. You want to trade these?
Where did you get them from?
We stole them.
Tina. Well, you know, desperate times.
We needed to protect all our parents got eat or they're staying at the mayor's house and they just left us. So we decided to defend ourselves.
You are right. You have to protect yourself.
I get serious. I'm like, is now a good time to tell you that we actually work with the sheriff's office?
You work with the sheriff? We were just borrowing them. We'll give them back. We just want to fight the monster. We're just trying to protect ourselves. Our parents left us here.
Yep. That's a few counts of felony evasion if I know anything about authority.
I'll talk to him, Tina. Don't you worry. He could be a tough.
All right, fine. You'll just make sure you return them. All right.
We'll return them. I promise. We're gonna kill the monster. We're gonna save the
You're
town.
not gonna kill anything. We'll kill the monster. You need some special juju.
All right. Well, if you need us to help, you just let us know. We'll beat that. We'll beat that monster a new asshole.
Watch your language.
Watch your language. Slump gonna eat you.
Tina, I think we're becoming friends.
What?
Well, that's time for bed.
Tina, though.
I do
That's
like this.
very brave of you. But why aren't you with your parents?
It kind of happened in the middle of the day. It just this monster came walking down the street, started killing people. We were all at home, at our different homes, and then we heard over the hack jacks that the mayor was housing people in his mansion, and our parents just never came home. So we usually all have kindergarten, I don't know, grade 1, whatever the fuck grade we're in. We do that together. And so we all got together to protect ourselves.
All right. Did you ever try to make it to the mayor's house, or is it too dangerous?
That's too dangerous. That monster, we saw 5 policemen gun that thing down in the street. And an hour later, that monster came back and ate all 5 policemen.
God.
Oh, Lord, that's awful.
So we figured we need to know more before we go fighting this monster.
Can I see, ink-wise, can I tell if they're under the thrall of the bad guy?
I mean, that's going to be a tough, because you don't really know what you're looking for. But I will say that by looking through your third eye, they just look like kids. There's no evil aura or extra ghouly monster behind them or big World of Warcraft eyeball above their head or anything like that. They just look like kids.
You know what, Tina? I think you're doing exactly the right thing. I think you're being very brave, and you should keep
Except for
doing what
letting
you're
your
doing.
dad die.
Yeah, that was
Well-
sad. I sure wish I could have protected my dad.
Yeah, you did. Now he's dead.
I'm just gonna stretch and I'm just gonna be like, time for bed. Time for bed.
I'm going to use my headlamp and sort of look over all the kids to see if any of them are injured.
As soon as you turn on your headlamp, these kids, like Studio Ghibli soot ball style, fucking explode and scatter in every single direction.
Oh my
Whoops.
god.
Don't turn on the lights. Don't turn on the lights. Oh my God, that's a monster monster doesn't think we're in here.
Okay, I'll turn that shit back off. My bad.
And then it is deathly silent as they're listening for the sound of the monster. And you hear it off in the distance, but it doesn't seem to be making any movements closer.
It's like, is this a super like rickety structure? Like, was light leaking out through like the wall panels and shit?
Like the windows have been boarded up, and like it's a well-made structure, and any openings have been boarded up. But there was a lot of light, and it's very dark out, so there's a chance some of the light made it through some of the boards.
Oh, okay. Well, oops. I'll wait till morning to do that. But I have some metagel that I stole, so if any of them are fucked up, I was gonna trade Chieftain Tina or whatever the shit her name is some metagel for those cattle prods.
You could just say that too.
I mean, I would have wanted to look them over to see if they're wounded, so I'll wait till there's light. Like,
okay.
I'll wait till morning.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, and they say, yeah, we can just go to bed. It's way past our bedtime. Some of us should probably sleep while some of us, stand watch. If you guys want to rest, we can keep watch if you want.
Thanks. I go to bed.
Everybody else?
Yeah, honestly, same. I'm just gonna fucking sleep.
Okay.
Yep. Sleep.
Tina, you wake me up if there's any trouble. Don't you worry.
Yeah, if there's any trouble, keep your fucking mouth shut. Don't disturb Slump.
Yeah, don't mess with his sleep.
Don't even think. If Slump even thinks you're thinking about it, Slump gonna be really mad.
I start thinking about it.
Slump shits his pants.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, do they have water?
Not that you saw.
Yo, Tina, do you guys have like potable water? Like, are you guys dying? Do you have water to drink?
Yeah, no, we got a bit of water. We got, not much, but it'll keep us going for a little while.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna root through my bag, and I have a bunch of vials of holy water.
Oh my God.
I mean, it's
Refreshing.
drinkable water, is it not? It's not mineral water. It's not like fucking toxic, is it? Some asshole just said some words. It's just water, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's got a bunch of like scents and oils in it and stuff like that usually.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, never mind.
Is
I
it
will not
honestly?
poison
Yeah.
these children. I thought it was literally just water in a basin that some
Me too,
practitioner went bibbity bobbity fucking here's some water.
Yeah, no, usually they put, I don't remember exactly what goes into it, but some kind of weird scent or something goes into it.
Okay, then I do not want to accidentally poison these fucking children. I will not give them my holy water.
Wouldn't that be an ironic way to die? Okay, yeah. So yeah, you guys want to go to bed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I will say that at 5 o'clock a.m., 1 hour before Slump gets hungry, Lou and Jake, your alarms go off and say, hey, you have an hour before the fucking all hell breaks loose.
Oh, I gotta change that to more time.
I don't know, man. I
I-
think mine
sorry.
went off a long time ago. We just sort of fucking ignored it. We're
This
not
is the
really on
second
the
one.
ball. We left a dude just hanging with a Spider-Man, and we just, yeah.
We've been processing a lot.
I wanted to say, I forgot. Could I have a premonition as I go to
Oh,
sleep?
yeah.
Maybe have a vision dream or something?
Yep. Roll for premonition.
Plus weird.
What does that mean? A 9?
I know.
7 and 9. I get clouded images of something bad that is yet to happen, and I mark experience if I stop it. So same as the. Hey, wait a second. Same as the blob. Did I not mark experience for that blob? Because we did stop it.
Oh yeah, the blob. Shit. Do you want to do the same, like, double team thing with the visions thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
You used your thing and I used tune in. Yeah, so like if your setup reminds me that that's a thing that exists, I would like to try.
Yeah, absolutely. There's like a whole
Awesome.
like process to get ready for it. So yeah, definitely. Okay. So we're still finagling at exactly how this works. So you wanted to use tune in?
Yeah, so I can attune to the mind of a monster or minion.
Yeah.
I roll weird, and I get where's the creature right now? What is it planning to do right now? Who's it going to attack next? What does it regard as the biggest threat? How can I attract its attention? Those are my options.
All right. Yeah. Roll for tune in. And we'll just see. Okay.
That's a hold 1.
Yeah,
So I
this
get
will
one
kind
of
of
those.
direct where the premonition goes. So what's the question?
Did any of those sound good to you, Lou? Where is it right now? What's it planning to do? Who's it going to attack next? What is its biggest threat? What does it regard as its biggest threat? And how can I get its attention?
We know the attention thing already.
Yeah,
We kind of know where the creature is. Yeah.
I was thinking of the what is it going to attack next, or what does it regard as its biggest threat? I think those are the two valuable ones.
Yeah. And you have one of the two?
Yeah.
I would say threat. I'd vote for threat.
Okay. Who does it regard as its biggest threat?
Does it say who or does it say what?
It just
Well,
says
I mean,
It says who?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
I'll
I guess
go
that makes
with a
sense because
what.
it's probably like a perception based on the part.
Yeah.
yeah, like you're meant to use it as in a
Yeah.
fight almost.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Jake, you do this gun twirling and flipping, comes out of the holster, goes back into the holster, flips around behind your back, you toss the gun up, catch it in the other hand, and it looks like you're just being a big showing off dick, but it is an elaborate weave that ends, and Lou, you see this, it's like all 5 of his fingers start streaking this ever so faint line of ink in the air, like calligraphy being suspended in the air. And as they loop around each other and crisscross, it attaches itself to the gun, it gets tossed around, and it's woven this almost like shell, not all the way, not solid, but a shell around him. And then when he catches the gun and he points it at you, completely empty, there's no bullets in it, the barrel of the gun kind of pushes through this shell, and all of the ink around him kind of blows up, and your vision goes dark, and it kind of comes out the back of your head again with this super amped up version of your premonition. And you see the sun rise and set and rise and set. And you start to see a couple people slowly inching out of the buildings. Like it's been so long since they saw the monster that they feel like it's safe to go scavenging for food. And you see, you're the building that you're in right now, and you see 5 of the kids come out of the building with their electro rods. And they start, they move as a little team, helping each other over walls, helping each other into windows, and they're gathering supplies. And then your vision shifts into one of the refineries, and you're in a big, cold, dark area. And you are looking through the vision of the monster, and your vision is now split into 6 as the different eyes look in different directions. And then your vision starts moving incredibly quickly as the monster just hauls ass out of the refinery. And it starts scampering across all the rooftops. And all the eyes start looking in all the different directions. And it's trying to identify someone that it could attack. And just by chance, it sees these kids coming out of a window. And it leaps down onto the road. And the kids take out their electro rods and they start trying to poke at it. And it gets zapped once. And there is this incredible sense of panic as it immediately turns and runs in the opposite direction and just basically Kool-Aid Man's through a wall, grabs a person and tears them in half.
Oh my God.
And then the vision goes dark.
Oh no. At least it wasn't one of the kids though, right?
Right? It was just somebody else.
Yeah, no,
that
it
had-
wasn't a kid. That's right. It wasn't a kid that it tore in half. It was just someone else. It just happened upon someone else.
So its biggest threat is the kids with the kettle prods?
Yep.
Damn.
What the fuck?
The way the question is worded, that is the answer to that question.
Okay.
And the thing we're trying to stop from happening is it tearing that guy in half?
Yeah. And it was basically 2 days.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do with that.
Did it work? What you got?
Oh yeah, do you not see that? I don't remember.
No, yeah, so Jake doesn't see it. Jake, you just have this weird feeling that, like, the kids, it's like the kids, you just had this sense that the kids are, when they were talking about how they would fight it off, you kind of remember that and you're like, they do seem like just dumb kids and they're not dead yet.
Dang, man.
I try to also just recount as much detail as I can the vision to Jake.
Do you think it's some kind of like youth-born lack of a sense of mortality? Like they don't fear their own death because they're too fucking dumb or something? And that I don't, or is it just cattle prods?
Hey, I
Like,
don't think
know
we're
which way to
dumb.
read this.
Hey, sir, I don't think we're dumb.
Well, maybe it's the other, because it comes out and it comes towards people who aren't afraid. So maybe it's this. Nope. I don't know.
Oh wait, does it hunt people who think they're safe, or does it hunt people who are afraid?
It seems to hunt people who are safe. It goes to where people are think they are safe.
Hey, Chief Tina,
Yeah, what's up?
you feeling pretty safe right now?
I don't know. We just saw the monster like last night. And you guys seem kind of weird, so I wouldn't say we feel particularly safe right now in this moment.
Solid. Tina, let me hit you with a little hypothetical. What about 2 days from now and it was daylight and you had your zappy sticks?
Yeah, we'd probably go try to find some stuff. And we know that we're pretty good with the cattle prods, so I'd say we feel pretty safe. But that's usually when it likes to come out too, so we'd be ready to zap it and kill it.
See, man, I'm getting mixed
Maybe
signals here. They seem pretty fucking confident at the same time they're acknowledging that they're scared. So I don't really know where to go with.
That's awesome. That's like what it is to be a kid, right? This is like this superhuman anxiety ability plus it like that sense of immortality.
Yeah, man. This
Not
is
that I know what to
surprisingly-
do with that info.
surprisingly deep shit for fucking Spider-Man reboots. I gotta say that. So this is before it's morning, right? This is still night.
It's oh yeah, sure. This was before morning. This is the night before.
Okay. I guess I'll just get this over with. Hey, Chief Tina, any of these kids like hurt? You guys all good? Anyone got like a limp or cut? Something?
No, we're doing pretty okay. We just some of us are pretty hungry, but we're surviving. I guess my dad didn't teach me shit, but for some unknown reason, I know how to take care of myself.
Dad taught you how to die too soon.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't learn that lesson now, did I?
What's up, Tina?
Slump smacks her.
She explodes.
Yeah, her neck snaps.
Absolutely not.
He flicks her with a cucumber finger.
Good Lord.
She like raises her cattle prod. She's like, I think it's about time you gentlemen left. And I guess you gentlewoman too.
I'm sorry, Tina. You're right to not accept that behavior. Don't let that. Just slump.
She was rude.
Now you guys came in, you ate our food, and you were rude to us, and you asked us a bunch of weird questions, and now you're hitting us. I think you guys can leave.
What time is it? Is it night
fuck.
still?
This whole fucking time. Galdrick's asleep.
Yeah, Galdrick fell asleep at like 9, and it's now like maybe 12:30, 1 a.m.
Fuck.
Tina, I'm sorry. Look, we'll get out of here first thing in the morning, like probably 5 in the morning, I would say, like at 5-ish, give or take. So I'm going to make sure that you're not bothered. I'll stay up and make sure.
Slump is gonna soothe her.
All right, this is fucked up. I'm going to bed.
All right. And she's like, all right, I know you guys don't mean too much bad, but I am going to ask you guys to leave because I don't think we can house you here. And
how impressionable / scared do the other kids look? Like they look like they would be easily swayed, or are they like the fucking kids from Game of Thrones who stabbed the old dude?
they look
Wow. Spoilers.
Okay,
That
if
was-
that's spoiled anything for you, how old fucking man do you think are in that goddamn show?
Wow. Well, I know what you're referencing, so it's definitely spoilers for me.
No, that doesn't make
You've already
sense. That's
seen
not
it
how
then.
a spoiler works.
Spoilers
That's-
work. Yeah, how
They
how
look-
scared do they look?
They look like they are scared, but with a huge amount of resolve. Like they are now
Okay, I
all
wanna
with their
crush- I want
prods.
Slump to crush Tina's head. Like just reach out and fucking crush her head in his hand.
Are you really gonna try to?
I mean, fuck, she's being pretty shitty and she's denying us refuge in fucking Spiderville. Slump wants to he figures if he can crush her head, he can be like Peter Pan in Neverland and be in control of the rest of the kids. They'll defer to his leadership. If
Can
he-
I tune in to Slump because he's a monster? What I want to do is try and attract Slump's attention.
Well, okay, hold on. All right, here, I'll modify what I do. I want to look for something in the vicinity that looks would be conceivably difficult to crush, and crush that, and then like point at her and say,
You don't let us sleep here, that's gonna be your head.
All right, this will be a manipulate someone roll.
"What's that plus?"
That is
charm.
plus charm. Yeah,
I think that's like -8.
I do think Slump has like -1 or something.
Yeah, it is.
Oh boy. Well, another experience for the leveling machine.
Yeah, one more and I get a level.
Holy fuck me.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
and you crush it, and all the kids kind of start back, and they all pick up their cattle prods and point them at you. And Tina and Timmy kind of stand next to each other, and they say, "Yeah, you guys can leave, or I guess we're gonna have a regular old beatdown here, aren't we?"
I want to roll dominate mind on Tina.
All right. Yep, 2 commands.
Oh man.
Okay. I all right. I want her to start crying and run up and hug Slump's leg.
Yeah.
And then turn around with a cattle prod pointed at all the other kids and just shriek like a demented animal.
All right. Yeah, no, she does that. She runs up and hugs you and then turns around and shrieks. And the other kids are like, "Tina, what the hell? What the hell's wrong with you, Tina? These are bad people. These are bad people, Tina. We can't let them stay." And Tina's just like screaming and flailing her electro rod. And the kids, Timmy's like, "I don't know. They must have brainwashed Tina or something. We're gonna have to get Tina out of here too. We need Tina to leave. You guys leave and you take Tina with you. I don't know what you did to her, but you just get the hell out of here."
Toxic. Toxic little fuck bags.
Oh man, tough stuff.
Bro, falling asleep is the smartest thing Noldrick has ever done. He's never done bullshit.
God damn it. What even moves are there in this game?
Can I I can't fuck. Can I manipulate Slump into stopping it?
So the way manipulate someone works within the party is you roll to manipulate someone, and they get to choose whether or not they do it. If they do it, they get experience.
What,
So-
they don't have to. They
No.
just choose to.
The player chooses to comply and gain experience, or for the thing to have no effect.
Fuck. I guess there's a little bit of a commotion with all this stuff. So I'll
There's
wake up.
quite a bit of commotion, absolutely.
So I'll wake up and go. I'll kind of process what the fuck is going on because we have some like power grab Lord of the Flies bullshit going on.
And Tina starts to like come to her senses, and she kind of looks up with horror at Slump. And she's like, "What did you do to my brain?" And
Nothing, you're just stupid.
Hey,
and
Slumpy, you know when you like lullaby?
Uh-huh.
Can you hit me? Fucking man, just hit everybody. We could use a good night's rest. Just give us all a big song, big fucking kumbaya, right?
Oh, okay.
And I would like to try to manipulate him into casting his like soothe person shit on everybody and go to sleep.
can Soothe work on multiple people?
I don't know, but that's what I want to tell him to do.
Because I don't know. Does the spell work like that?
I genuinely don't know. I don't know if it indicated one way or the other.
All right, let's look up. That's a divine ability?
Yep.
It could be, yeah.
Oh, my computer is seizing up.
It just says whenever you when you talk to somebody for a few seconds. It doesn't say it's limited. It doesn't say only speaking to one. It doesn't say that it speaks to a crowd. So I guess keeper's call.
It says someone. Doesn't say people. It indicates it's only one person.
Well, that's all I got. Going back to bed. Night night, y'all.
I stay
Yeah.
asleep. I'm getting my rest.
I will say, oh man, that's tough. You guys have agitated the fuck out of these kids.
I think we should amend you guys.
Fuck them.
They,
What no. What if I like oops and find something important and then share the information with them or something? Oh wait.
Hey, fellas. I know this is pretty crazy, but it's a crazy world, and wouldn't you like to know the future? I'm a fortune teller. I could tell you fortune things.
yeah.
Fuck, I have a thing I could use too. Shit.
The kids kind of seeing that, I guess they're outmanned, they just leave. They grab their backpacks and they grab their kickballs and they go home.
Like out of the building?
Yeah, they just leave. They
Oh,
crawl through one of the
no.
windows and they just leave.
Slump just murdered all the children.
Would you guys like to go to bed now?
Are you okay? Are you upset?
This is from one line on my notes that says, a gaggle of children equipped with cattle prods. That's what my notes say. That's what we've turned this
We've been here
into.
for an hour.
I have one line. This is just supposed to be a source of information.
Are we? So the building that the room that we're in right now, there's a door on it, obviously, right?
Yeah, the door's boarded up.
How are they leaving?
They're like they went upstairs and they're crawling out a window.
Okay. As the last kid is leaving, whoever it is, I want to fucking like football punt his ass out the. I'm furious with these fucking. I want to boot him in his fucking ass out the goddamn window like a football.
All right, roll to kick some ass.
My
All
goodness.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
plus tough, I
boy.
think.
That's plus tough.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Is that? Were you saying you were one away from a level up, or are you still a couple?
You know what I immediately think?
What?
Do you remember the story of Selkirk with that kid who wore the long trench coat and tried to kick a?
Yeah, no, that's literally exactly basically what I was just gonna. That's literally the exact same thing that I was about to make happen. So you know the story that I'm talking about. Kayleigh and I used to live in a town when we were going to college, and we were walking home with our groceries one day, and there was this like, I don't know, 18, 20 something kid in this long black trench coat, just looking as emo and edgy as a kid can possibly look. And there were a lot of pigeons around. And so there was this pigeon just walking on the road. And I guess for whatever reason, this guy decided he wanted to kick this pigeon as hard as he possibly could. Like this was a lethal kick to a pigeon. And so he winds up with the biggest, dumbest kick I've ever seen a person try to attempt. And he kicks at this pigeon, misses completely, and drives his whole foot into the hubcap of a car and just destroys his foot and fucking shin. And then like tries to play it off all cool, but legitimately is like hopping his way down the fucking hill. Just, I thought it was such poetic justice. Like, you try to kick a fucking pigeon, you idiot? You deserve that, you fucking monster.
Okay.
So the kid is like crawling out the window, and you kind of like storm up behind him as he's going, and just as he kind of slips out the window, you go to kick, and you kind of misgauge the distance, and you kick the window, but it's like at the part where the joist meets the windowsill, and it's way stronger than what you would have thought.
Okay.
And you kick it, and it blows up. Like, you fucking annihilate the window. But you definitely take one harm, which is it's reduced to 0. But
Yeah. Okay.
like you, like it fucks up your foot as you destroy the window.
Okay, I'm guessing the kids who are probably still within ear or eye shot turn around and look at me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As they do, I point one big cucumber finger at them and go, ow.
God. All right. You've now dealt with the single sentence on my fucking notebook. You've now met the gaggle of children.
meddling kids.
God.
Galdrick turns over and is just like,
So peaceful.
God. All right. Is everybody going to sleep now?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Oh my God. All right. You guys wake up the next morning and it's daytime. What do you want to do?
Are there
Find some
any cattle
limbs.
prods?
Snack limbs. Oh yeah.
You guys want to find some limbs?
yeah.
Are there
we
any
need to-
cattle prods left in the house?
Jig.
No, there's no cattle prods. They packed up all their shit, all their rations and water and cattle prods and everything.
Okay, so this is something I forgot to do the previous night. I would like to roll preparedness to see if I have some like fucking MREs or field rations or something like that.
Oh shit, yeah, sure. Roll it up.
Oh, hey guys, look at
Ooh,
all this food I have.
wait, preparedness. You have it, but it's not here, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's back at Lou's ship.
I barely have any. That's the other one for the
Yeah, barely
armory.
have any is the armory. Preparedness is
Right.
yeah, it's back at Lou's ship. You remember that you
Oh,
have
I
like
left
a
all
pack full of
travel
fucking
rations on the
MREs,
ship.
but yeah, it's back at Lou's ship.
I feel like I should track the children down so that they don't all get fucking murdered. But they have cattle prods. They're probably fine.
They were the biggest threat to the monster.
Yeah, that's right. That was the thing that scared him the most. Okay.
All right, y'all. We're gonna head to the fucking tack, or we're gonna go to the governators, the Garvinate. Look through my notes real quick.
Your 5:30 alarm goes off and it says Slump's gonna get hungry real soon.
6881 Farthings Drive. Yeah, let's feed this big fucker.
God. Your 5:45 alarm goes off and it says fucking apocalypse imminent.
We go outside.
You go outside. You're
I
now
go outside. I go outside.
You're now outside and your 5:50 alarm goes off and it says Slump is about to devour you.
It takes me 5 minutes to go outside.
And then your 5:55 alarm goes off and it says stop agitating the keeper and feed fucking Slump.
Galdrick
there
stretches and
an-
wakes up slowly.
Galdrick, help
Slump
us.
eats Galdrick.
It's 5:59 a.m. and it says it's the final countdown.
Final countdown. That's how Slump. That's how Galdrick wakes up, and he's like, "Ah! Slump, let's get you some food."
Slump need nums.
All right, let's go find some legs. We saw some legs in the street, right? Want some legs, or you're more of a thigh guy?
More of a thigh guy.
Okay, let's go find you some thighs. Dark meat. It's good. It's delicious.
Yeah, man, it's kind of harder to fuck up. It retains moisture. You can overcook it a little bit by accident. It's still good.
Exactly.
Slump eats
Exactly.
Jake.
This is sounding too delicious.
I do desperately need someone to say the words that they get food for Slump. I do need someone to say that.
We go outside to start looking for food for Slump.
Slump implodes and turns into a
there's a
black
thing
hole
right
that
there.
destroys the universe.
I pointed the whatever's left of that dude that was hanging from a street lamp and go, "Hey, look, white meat."
Is it living flesh or is it just human flesh?
Has to be living flesh or recently dead flesh.
Okay.
Yeah, man, this I'll how far away is the dude who got hung in the sack?
Yeah, it's wiggling, and it's like end of the block. You can see the thing wiggling, and Slump is now in full rage mode.
Oh God.
Sure. I'll just get like a 2x4 and hit the sack so it wiggles a little bit more, and then I'll just run some out of Slump's line of sight.
I'm gonna hop onto Slump's shoulders.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna hop onto Slump's shoulders. I'm gonna be. Did we find any arms? You said there were arms and legs in the fucking street. Are there?
Yeah, they're all
actually in the
over. I just need somebody
Okay.
to say that they feed it to him.
Okay, I look at Slump. I'm like, Slump, does that one look tasty?
Slump wants it right
In burrito? Okay, where?
Slump
Okay,
wants the
okay,
burrito.
okay. We're gonna play a game. You ready?
Yeah.
It's called, and I want to like put my arms like almost like around his neck, like I'm on a horse, but I'm like, I'm like grabbing onto the horse's neck so I don't fucking fall off, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, it's called How Fast Can You Get There? Ready? 3, 2, burrito race! And I just like,
Yeah, like
Crack of a sonic boom shatters, and he's still standing in the windows.
I was just gonna say, like fucking Dragon Ball Z style. There's just like an energy trail behind where Slump was, and an impact crater from where he was standing, and he is already at the fucking burrito man.
I want Slump to basically rip open the fucking cocoon and eat the dude up the middle.
Yeah, he screams the whole way.
Oh,
Oh, he was alive.
Yeah, he was a wiggling away, and there was some mumbling, and he was alive, and you eat him until he's dead.
excellent. Okay.
All right.
Peek. Did he have his arms and legs?
Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't a thing that it actually does. That was just what kids say he does.
You don't know.
This dude
Maybe
did.
it's
the dude have
after.
arms?
This guy did have arms and legs. There are disembodied arms and legs all over the road. But this dude had his arms and legs.
Maybe he rips the arms and legs off post cocoon marinade.
Gotcha. Fucking gross, fucking gross, man. Get it out of the voice. I'm sorry.
Wow, you guys. I'm going to start creating good guys for you to fight. Jeez.
wait, what do you mean? We did so good today. We
You-
were nice.
You terrorized some children and then you ate an alive
okay,
dude.
first off, I didn't.
Surprisingly, Galdrick
They
was
really
like,
need to amend you guys to Slump.
I think almost all of you except for Galdrick who was like, hey, nice to meet you. See you in the morning. Everyone.
I got us a place to sleep, and next thing I know, I wake up and my whole crew is just terrorizing them.
I was gonna trade them Metagel. I was going to
Slump and
help
friends
them.
are just going to town.
I feel so bad.
All right, well, just give me a second to write that character out of the fucking story.
Bye, cocoon boy.
Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. You already said it was just one line.
The kids
the
were the
kids.
one line. Burrito dude was explicitly written in there.
Oh my god.
The monster literally like hung him up in front of us on a light, still alive. Like
Yes!
game design standards. The level design, it's
That was
like
the most
all
quest
dark, and
NPC
there's
thing I've ever
one
seen.
spotlight on him.
Slump's got a rumbly that only people can solve.
I really thought that littering the street with fucking limbs was gonna do it. Shame on me!
Oh no, Keeper! As I look
mean,
to the
hey,
camera,
don't
it
look at
seems
me.
his hackjack has fallen out of his pocket. What information could possibly be on his unlocked hackjack?
Nothing, it was just a dude.
Oh, okay. Fuck him then.
I can't. Oh my god.
I can't live like this.
I have so much power. Yeah, no, okay.
Turning, I'm gonna go kill all the children.
All right. Slump is no longer dying of hunger.
Excellent.
Kids are nowhere to be found. You're sitting in the middle of town. What's up, guys? Where you going? What you doing? What's the plan?
Right now, my cat's trying to attack me.
That's not good.
Kill the cat. Slump kills his cat.
Slump kicks the cat.
1 Farthing's Drive or the
And
Tack.
so what is at that place? What is that? What is that?
That
Farthing's
is
Drive? That's
Garvin's house.
Shouldn't we
estate.
probably not go there until we learn how to disguise ourselves so that Garvin doesn't immediately know that we're imposters and then melt our brains?
That's tough. So, because we know to say the code word,
Yeah, that's it though.
but is there anything else?
I feel
that's
like
it,
that's
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like we need more to separate us to help identify us as not simply being
Yeah, I feel like a lot
randos.
of his like
We're-
thralls, like his mind controlled people, are staying at that house because people wouldn't just leave their fucking children.
Oh,
Yeah, and I feel like genuinely, if we were to go anywhere near his fucking place now, we're gonna be Brad Pitt in Inglourious Bastards walking into a Nazi party and saying "Gorlami," and fucking Garvin
music
is
in it.
Christoph Waltz. He's just gonna walk right up to us and say, "Oh,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, Masu. Here's 60,000 other words. You don't know these? Bye. Say goodbye to your brain."
it's my brain. It's fine.
Yep.
That's
my
true.
brain.
I was worried that if we went to the TAC, that they would also be under his thrall. But that makes sense that anyone who is under his thrall is at his place. So we could safely go to the TAC, is what you guys are thinking. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean it's possible because he's like consolidating everyone that there might be some kind of like range on his brain tether. That's why he's keeping everybody close because it doesn't make any sense otherwise.
Oh.
I say in my character voice retroactively.
Perfect.
Oh.
Say that one more time. You cut out a little bit there for me.
Yeah, man, I think old fucking Governator. Fuck, why are names so fucking hard for me? I always give everybody nicknames. Is there something wrong with me? Like, do I have a
Yep.
issue with names?
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
What's my last name?
Tot, right? No, I'm pretty sure that's it. And I was saying though, like, no one would just leave their fucking kids out here. Probably all the people that are at Gervin's mansion or whatever, they're probably under his like brain thralled mind control stuff, right? And because they're all in one spot, maybe he has like a limited range on how far he can web up all the brains. Well, that's a pretty solid motif. You know, you got literal webs and figurative webs.
You are thinking about this way too hard.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be that, the kids were at home and the parents went to work and all the parents got eaten on the way home from work.
Nah, man, they said their parents were at the dude's house. Wait, right? Didn't they say that?
Some of them said that,
They
yeah.
did say that, but they could be deluded.
They're fucking kids. They don't know anything. Fucking bitch.
God.
Slump is gonna fucking kill her when he gets
First
Wow.
it was Kirby,
That is
now
Slump's fucking
it's
nemesis.
Tina.
Forget
Oh, no.
Garvin. Fucking Tina's going down.
Wow. A 7.5-year-old little
Yeah,
girl.
Slump is gonna make her suffer. No, that's all right. I know it's getting a little too
Oh my
real now.
God.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm gonna say, I think we're approaching a different part of the TOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slump is just gonna pop her head and move on,
God.
like a water balloon full of porridge.
Good Lord.
Oh, guys, cherry tomatoes and pretzels. Holy shit.
The absolute worst. The worst.
All right,
Okay, can
y'all.
we, yeah.
Attack them? I mean, the buildings
Attack
look
them.
like they're covered in like rivets and there's Humvees and shit. I mean, we can't really fucking miss it. I just don't know where it is.
Well, I got nothing. Are your flapjacks working?
I'll check. Have I gotten anything back from Tom since?
It just says no signal on it now.
Yep, fuck it. I'm just gonna like throw my scarf over my shoulder and walk.
I'll follow him as he walks.
Which
Have
way are you
no idea
walking?
where I'm going. Into the city, away from the ship. Is there like a main drag that we're on?
Yeah, there's kind of a main drag, which leads, it kind of loops around and leads towards the refineries.
Oh, shit, yeah, I don't know. Are the tacks like squat buildings? Are they tall? Do they have like receivers and shit on the top of them? Is there anything that stands out that says military?
No, you know for a fact there was no military building in Quinton. You've never seen a tack infrastructure, and what Kirby said was to bring or have Tom set up the same agreement with the sheriff's office as he had with Tom.
Oh, so not the tack. We're looking for the law.
Yeah, you're looking for the law.
Oh, fuck it. Then is there all the stuff we just asked? But replace tack with law.
Yeah. There's got to be a roll. There's got to be a roll for me to say like, yeah, you can find it, or no, you have no idea what you're doing.
Read a bad, maybe.
Oh, is that read a bad situation? Yeah, sure. Read a bad situation. What's my best way in?
All rolls, we all get experience.
Yeah, it's plus sharp.
Fuck.
I have an idea for my next level up that I want to run by the keeper.
Yep.
As an option. So what ability is it that allows you to literally sprout wings?
That's like
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. I have a different plan.
it's called angel wings from the divine.
Okay. What I'd like to.
No, that's not angel wings. Angel wings is the one that allows you to teleport.
Oh, that's yeah, that is. Those are the same thing.
Well, whatever the ability is, what I'm thinking of, we can discuss the logistics later. Is the possibility of instead of doing wings, maybe we can have some roll thing where it's like the best of 10 rolls to see if Dr. Ick can Frankenstein slump into having an extra 2 arms. like Goro, and then if he wins, the arms can be functional, and if he loses, they can just be fucking worthless arms that he can't use attached to his body.
All right. Let's take a look through some of these abilities. What would be the mechanical effect you would want from these extra arms?
Having extra arms, the better to grab you with.
Because basically, if we can shape-shifting
is in the monstrous. You can change your form, decide if you have just one alternate form or several, detail them. Oh, never mind. It's narratively they flavor that differently.
Well, that actually sounds not bad.
Yeah.
That actually sounds not bad.
So basically, you get +1 investigative mystery when using your form's superior senses. So I will say, I love this idea. I love the idea of Dr. Ick Frankensteining an extra pair of arms onto you, and that be like your shape-shifted form kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I like that.
And I think that would be cool too. Like, what we could do is make it so that I have to roll to have the arms come out or something. You know?
Yeah. I like that. And I guess maybe what I'll do is I'll kind of D&D 5th edition smash the rules a bit. I'll give you kind of advantage when you roll to kick some ass.
Yes.
So you roll twice, take the higher of the 2.
Yes, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll do that. We'll do that when I level up. Right now we're rolling to read a bad situation.
Yeah.
Which I failed.
And that's plus sharp.
Oh my God, Jake failed it. So.
Hey.
Oh my God, this is just it's all right.
I'm eating fruit snacks.
All right, so I'm gonna take both Jake's and Slump's roll. Jake, you kind of like you look left and right down the street, and you're like, oh, it's this way, and you start heading in the 100% complete, obviously wrong direction. There's like a sign that says there is no law here. The law doesn't go back beyond this sign. Enter ye in despair kind of thing.
Seems like he's in the right spot.
And Jake's like, yep, this is the one.
There be dragons. That means law.
And Slump, you see like a giant fucking building with a huge iron riveted line words that say law on the top, like 2 doors down from where you're standing.
Okay. Hey, I think that's the wrong way, Mr. Guy Jorp.
Nah, man. It says right. Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. I was just checking it out. It's cool, man.
So you guys walk up to the law, and this building is the most destroyed out of every single building here. Every building has, like a door pulled off, a hole in the wall. It's various states of damage, but they're all basically standing. The law is ravaged beyond salvaging. You can basically look in the front where the wall used to be and see out the back where the wall used to be.
God.
It is 100% torn into shambles, like noticeably more than every other building. It seems out of place how destroyed the law is.
Dang.
That
Can
fucking
we? Is it
sucks.
structurally sound? Can we get in there? Or?
Yeah, you can just kind of walk in there's no door. You can just walk where the wall used to be.
But it doesn't look like the ceiling is going to crumble on us at any moment.
It looks a little shaky, but it's not like it's, creaking or anything like that.
I kind of want to enter the building and kind of do the very obvious scary movie intro, like, hello? Is there anybody here? I want to do that thing. And it's really overly.
Yeah, exactly. It echoes off all the silent buildings off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear a shuffle of a couple feet on a roof.
Camera cuts to spider vision.
Exactly. All these 6 eyeballs looking in different directions, and then they all look in the exact same direction. But very seriously, though, you hear skittering and hopping and thumping across the rooftops in a panicked, frantic, manic fashion coming towards the law.
Coming towards the law?
Yeah.
The building we're in.
Right where you
Right.
guys are.
Oh God.
Do we see any like tasers on the bench in the desk? They have tasers just laying around, right? Probably.
Oh yeah. Is
A
this
lot?
building the same
Probably.
layout as the other law office?
Very similar. Yeah. Yep. Very similar.
Yeah. So we would know where the fucking storage closet is. I would just run around to see if there's anything in there, if it still exists, if it's not like smashed in.
Yep. It's there. It is absolutely smashed to shit, but there are a couple boxes that are basically untouched.
Fuck yeah. I'll see if I can pop one open, and if I can't, hey Slump,
Uh-huh.
can I get the box open?
It's fucking locked.
Slumpy.
Uh-huh.
You open these boxes for me, man?
It'll cost you.
Tell you what, I will give you 1/4 of whatever is in these boxes.
Don't care about what's in the box. Slump want 2 noodle buddies.
You know what, man? Next time we're out, I will get you 2 noodle buddies.
Promise.
Pinky promise. Please don't rip it off.
Jake's tiny little finger barely wrapped
Yeah.
around 1/3 of his mouth.
Yeah, it does not roll. It does not wrap all the way around the fucking finger.
Look, man, it's like trying to pick up a zucchini with tweezers. It's fucking weird.
Exactly.
I don't want Slump to like fucking just hammer Brock Lesnar the fucking box.
Yeah, it like bows out on the sides, and there's definitely a crunching of some sort of plastic device on the inside, and a couple tasers fall out the sides that are undamaged. But definitely the tasers in the middle, for sure, smashed to pieces.
Oh my god, tasers? Yes, where's Tina? We'll
Backfiring
see.
so bad.
We'll see.
Yep, you got a couple tasers, and the monster is getting pretty close.
Oh my god.
How close?
couple,
Like
like,
visual
tasers?
range yet?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it weirdly, skitteringly jumping and kind of crashing along the rooftops.
All right, real quick. Are they the shooty tasers with like the umbilicals,
Prongs.
or are they like touchy tasers?
These are touchy tasers.
Lame. All right. I'm gonna zoom through whatever else is in here. Are there more battery packs? What's in the other 2 fucking boxes? Like, it was just 3 crates of tasers.
Yep.
That's a lot of
Galdrick
fucking tasers.
begins to stretch.
Getting
He's
ready.
like, all right, don't want to pull a muscle on this one, and he just like starts like doing these like yoga stretches. He
Yeah.
does downward facing dog randomly, like,
Warming up that pitching arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And once
yep.
it has like a straight view,
Yep.
I want to kiss the javelin, get into a perfect form, and fucking chuck my javelin at it.
You want Slump to do the throwy?
No! Oh, no, 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 what the fuck wrong with you?
Slump picks up Galdrick and throws him at the spot.
No! Fuck!
All right, Slump, that'll be roll to kick some ass, and Galdrick, that'll be roll to kick some ass.
Okay, listen, here's what I want to do. Listen.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, you ready?
I'm so ready.
I'm eating some trail mix. I'm hungry. Don't judge me. All right.
What else is new?
Hey, we don't have that kind of talk. We're among friends here.
He
No,
called
I'm
me
hurt.
fat in
I'm
front
hurt.
of 1,000 people the other day, I'll have you know.
I said you had a fat cock. Okay,
No, you
is what I
said-
said.
Oh,
a
yeah,
fat
I wish I
ass.
wasn't in this conversation at all. This is horrible.
I'm not
That's my
trying to smooth the
sister-in-law,
keeper
man.
either, but I'm pretty sure I talked about how that runs through your whole bloodline.
You would be the only one who ever said that.
Oh,
Wow. I'm pretty sure there's a wife in the room. Anyways,
I lost everything.
All right, what the hell do you want to do, tough
All
guy?
right. He throws me. Slump,
Yep.
Slump, throw your shit.
hey.
Oh
Okay.
boy, it's
Okay.
a
All right.
real good throw.
All right. I'm spot on. Now here's what I want to do, okay? This is going to be a double whammy, all right?
Yep.
You ready? All right, what I want to do is once I'm in like a much better range, and in 5e, I would be asking for advantage on this.
Yeah.
I'm waiting till I'm much closer. In midair, I want to huck my fucking my javelin at this thing midair.
Okay.
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 And ha! Yes!
Yep. Absolutely. So you always deal damage. Like you
Hold.
always take damage.
Now hold
When-
on.
yeah.
Now here's what else I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flavor this up.
Yeah.
After I throw it and I see it's true, I want to cast angel wings to appear right back by Slump's side.
Oh.
Ah, fuck. All right. All right. You know what? That's cool enough. Yeah, no, I won't make you take damage. I think that this whole thing, you all rolled so well. And it's such a cool fucking idea that, yeah, absolutely. Slump, you kind of pick up Galdrick. How do you throw him? Do you like throw him like a javelin, or do you like kind of what the fuck is that thing
Like-
where they?
Like
By the leg.
door
He throws me like a
slammer.
goddamn discus.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like something like that.
Yeah. So imagine that I grab him by like his belt on the back,
Yep.
and then I start spinning in a small, increasingly concentric circle, slowly at first, and then I start picking up, tangential velocity.
Yep.
And then once I'm spinning so fast that the prongs of his fucking trident actually start making a whirring noise, like one of those whirly tubes that you had when you were a kid, I will fucking hurl him straight at the spider, like as fast as I can get maximum velocity.
Yeah. And just so we're clear, the whole time I'm screaming, "Stop! No!"
Yeah, no, absolutely. With those amazing rolls, like you gather just so much speed. It's like, it's terrifying. It's like someone turned on the teacups too fast, and and it looks real unsafe. Okay. And then Galdrick just goes flying through the air, and the
You son of a bitch!
And absolutely, when you get real close, you throw the javelin, and it just punches straight through this thing's face.
Oh my god.
And Galdrick, Betty had big giant flaming wings. What kind of wings do you have?
I would like to say that my wings are very holy and divine, golden with radiating light and sparkles of joy. If any of them like ever so slightly come within a certain proximity of you, can't help but smile like Galdrick.
I love that so fucking much. So you wait until the last possible second to throw your javelin, and you just bury it straight through the middle of this thing's face as it sees you coming from a mile away, and it rears up, and it's just going to meet you, and it doesn't expect the javelin to come out of you. And you just bury it straight in the middle of its face. And as your javelin is leaving your hands, and these huge golden, holy, radiant wings just explode from your back, you're so close that weird, twisted spider monstrous face tries to kind of contort into a smile as it eats the fucking javelin in the middle of its face. And as it reaches out to try to grab you, you're just not there anymore. And instead you're standing next to Slump.
Yeah, and I want to be standing next, and this is up to you for like how much, whatever, because I know we're not going to kill it right now. We don't have a nail, but I want to look at Slump and be like, "Hey Slump, you want to see something cool?" First off, is Slump at all freaked out that I'm suddenly right next to him with wings?
Oh yes, he's literally just like, he doesn't even register that there's a spider there anymore. He's just fucking staring at you. He's no idea how to process what just happened. He's like looking at his empty hand where he'd thrown you, and he's just sort of looking at you and looking back at his hand and looking at you.
I say, Slump, why is he something cool? I kind of like, I put my finger on against my eye, and I like follow to like where the spider monster thing is, wherever the, and I want to be like, "What's this? See that javelin? That's mine." I want to hold my hand up like Thor and just return it.
Yeah, and it's like a mixture of Thor's hammer and Whistler, whatever his name was. Was that his name? Whistler, the guy with the...
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
There's like this weird trail of holy
Blue
light.
Space Dad.
Yeah, Blue Space Dad. There's this like small, thin trail of gold light that immediately, as soon as you raise your hand, just kind of tethers you to the javelin. And then at just on an incredible speed, it flies out of the spider and into your hand.
Slump throws up.
Yandu.
Why do you always throw up? Oh, Mary Poppins.
Very simple mind. He can't
Suffering.
profit.
And yeah, it is 10 o'clock. So the monster kind of starts to stand up. It is very badly injured, but not dead. And you guys are standing at the law with your handheld touchy tasers, javelin, and soon to be 4-armed Goro-style Slump. Ready to move whatever the next move is going to be. And we can call it there, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. To be continued next week.
To be continued next week when the 7.5-year-old small girl
Oh, man.
It's
I'm
fucking.
gonna crush her. I'm gonna pop her head like a pimple.
My God.
Oh, yuck.
I was gonna say fun and good session, but
He's so fucking dead. Oh my
Yuck.
God. Say goodbye
yeah.
to her.
Fucking yuck, guys.
See you, nerd.
All right. I will see you guys later, though.
Aw. All right. Thank you,
Good
guys.
session, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for
Yeah.
Chat.
see you guys. Bye, chat.